Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I am Alex Flores,
everybody,
aka
and welcome
Kamasazi.
to the
If
Sandbox
this is your first time joining,
Saturday
I'm
stream.
one of the
I am
lead
Alex Flores,
artists
aka
at Sandbox,
Kamasazi. If this is your
we just have a good time on Saturdays. Normally, we do tutorials showing how to do stuff in the Game Maker, but we have so many entries for our The Walking Dead Game Jam that we want to keep playing through those. I am joined here by Touche. Welcome, Touche.
What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Touche is one of the commanding generals of the Boop Goop Army, and he graciously decided to jump in here in the chat today to help answer questions. He's been here the whole week answering your questions in the chat, but Lucas has got family stuff going on, and Joseph is doing some school trip, something or other, some boring school stuff, whatever Joseph does. I don't know what it is. So we are here. We are actually in the Game Maker today, not in the game client. So if you have been joining us in the social hubs, in the Game Maker Alpha, in the Game Client Alpha, you actually need the Game Maker to see what we're doing here. We are in... What is this place called? Remind me, Touche. Steakfish. It's right. It's right here. I just had to look up. We're here in the Steakfish hub, which is a featured experience in the Game Maker gallery. So if you download the Game Maker, go to the Drafts gallery, you can hop into this featured experience. This is the first time I've seen this today. I saw it right as we were getting started, and I was like, "What is this place? I didn't know about this." I'm on vacation, so I'm not paying close attention to everything. And this place is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love it. It's absolutely really cool. The little beach. I don't know if you've shown people the beach here, but
Yeah. Let's go check this out.
this is super cool.
They've
They have
got...
a little they're like underwater coral and everything. The fish, the waves. I mean, this is really neat.
Oh, I almost made it to the skateboard. We're going to have swimming pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly when. I believe sometime in 0.7 or 0.8 for the Game Maker. And I'm excited for swimming because it'll make these kind of things so much more interesting. I want to make it to that surfboard. Did I call it a skateboard a second ago?
You did call it a skateboard.
I did call it a skateboard. Yeah. Well, it's just, it's a skateboard with the wheels taken off, right? That's what surfboards are, right?
Yep, and a fin. You know what's really cool? If you actually watch the animation on the surfboard, it's moving back and forth with the waves.
Oh.
This is really well done. I love it.
Oh, it is. It's very subtle.
Yeah,
Very
but
cool.
It really sells the illusion that there's like up and down flowing waves. Like this is really well done. I love
Very
it.
cool. If you didn't see this hub here yesterday, that's probably because it wasn't published yesterday. So the games that get published into the Game Maker gallery, they're instantaneous when they get published. You don't have to update the game client just to see a new experience there. Now we are in 0.6.15. There was an update to the Game Maker just a few days ago. So I would recommend being in the latest version because that brings all sorts of stability fixes. But yeah, we're just going to explore this real quick, and then we're going to jump into the Walking Dead games. Unfortunately, Touche won't be able to jump around with me because they're single-player games. But we're going to check some of those out. I did send out a tweet. I'm actually going to link that in the chat here because I don't know how long the games are that we're going to be playing today. So if you have made a game for the Walking Dead Game Jam and you have not seen me play it on stream, I would love for you to recommend your game. So go ahead and reply to this tweet with the name of your game. Please try to let me know what page it's on, because it's not really fun to watch me going through pages and pages of games without being able to find the game. Nobody likes that. We are working on new filters so that way we can search and filter and organize the Game Maker content a little more easily. Hey, can you show how to find the windmill? So I believe the windmill contest has closed by now. The windmill in the main social hub, and it is up on the mountain of the Heroes area. So if you cross the bridge into the Heroes section of the hub, You go climb the mountain. It's a lot of jumping, and up at the very top there is a windmill. And if you look out into the horizon, you'll be able to see some NFT paintings, abstract paintings, basically all the way across the map. But you'll see them bright and clear, shining through the fog. There's no contest today because they are only doing the contests on weekdays, and they're only releasing new content on the weekdays. So each weekday, Monday through Friday, there is a new experience unlocked in the Alpha Pass, and a new contest that sends you to the free sections of the Alpha for your chance to win an Alpha Pass. And you have 2 chances today to win an Alpha Pass here on the stream. And Touche's got this great 007 big head just shot across my screen. This is great.
Hard to miss.
Yeah, nobody's missing that. It's a nice big target. All right, let's see here. I shared that. One more thing I wanted to share. I've pinned the schedule to my profile. So Andy and Touche's great video of making the Step Brothers bunk bed has gotten replaced by this boring old tweet, which is just a spreadsheet screenshot, and it is the schedule for the remainder of the Alpha events that I'll be streaming for. So up to the 18th, that Alpha ends on the 20th, but I don't believe I'm going to be streaming on that Monday, which is the 12/20. 12/20, right? Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. I think so.
Just double checking.
My Flats asks, if you already have an Alpha Pass, are you eligible to win another?
No. So if you have won an Alpha Pass, they check the winners list against the new lottery to make sure that either that or before they run the lottery, they call out any previous winners. So you should only be able to win one. Hi there. When will the winners of the first 4 contests be announced? So it's not just 4 winners. That's more like 1,000 people. So if you got an email, or if you go to the NFT claim page and are able to claim, that's how you know that you got a pass. So if you go to, I think if you just go to here, let me double check. Yeah. Let me shorten the link up a little bit because it's got some extra tracking metrics on it. So if you go here, this is the link for the Alpha Pass on the Sandbox website. And if you are eligible and you're connected to your wallet, you should be able to see a claim button. If you've already claimed, like for me, it says already claimed. Whoops. Scroll down. So it says already claimed. I could sell it if I wanted to. I don't want to because I want to play the alpha. How much is the gas fee? It should be about the same as a Uniswap transaction at the time that you go to check it out. So that could be anywhere between $40 or $140. It depends on the gas of the day at the time. I recommend claiming Sunday mornings in US time because Sundays in general tend to be low gas days, in particular in the morning before it switches over to Monday in Europe. So that is generally when I've found the best gas prices. You can actually go to Etherscan and go to their gas tracker, and it will show you the past week of gas prices, so you can get an idea of what the gas how the gas has changed. There's also a cool little parkour climbing area here, which I think we saw Touche start, but we didn't get all the way to the top. I'm gonna jump over there.
Question here in the chat. No events for Alpha today. No, the Alpha events are only happening on the weekdays.
That is correct.
Opening events on the weekdays.
Ooh, I shot over the edge there. But we are doing our 2 Alpha Pass giveaways here on stream, so stick around for that. We are also giving away Wizzy the Blues hat as an equipment. That should be getting minted tomorrow, and I will start distributing those. So you will be able to equip those in single-player games and soon in social hubs. Equipment does not work in social hubs yet, but that is planned for updates very, very soon. Alright, here we are, up at the top. Mike Rock is up here. I think he's offline though. He hasn't moved since we joined in. Go take a shower if you need to. I don't think so.
Oh, I fell off the second story right when I got up.
Oh,
By the
no.
way, if you're having a hard time getting up and you just want to check it out, there is a ladder.
Yes, there,
Parkour is much more fun.
yes, you can start all the way at the bottom, get all the way to top from here.
How big is this map? Yeah, this is a 1x1. You can tell this is a 1x1, which
Yes,
is
yeah.
really cool. Like, I mean, you can do so much on a 1x1. This place right here is a testament to that. And if you think about it, they probably haven't even used the majority of.
Oh yeah, more than half of this is empty space. If you think about, this is not. I don't think this is nearly as high as you can go. You can see that they have a very thick ground, so they could definitely.
Huge. I was just
yeah.
looking at that.
The height is not nearly taken up as far as it could be. So 96 meters, for a frame of reference, a story is about, what, 3 meters?
Yeah.
So 32, you can do about a 32-story tall building on any land.
That's crazy. I've never done that calculation, but wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're short stories. In a game, you actually probably want to make your stories about 4 or 5 meters tall to make room for the camera going above the player so they don't feel like squashed down. I would recommend taller ceilings. So you know, you'd cut that down to maybe like 20, 25 stories. That's still a very tall building. And if you have it, you know, layered up as like a cave system, you know, you got a huge dungeon, basically. And then, yeah, if you look at this, like this whole half of the map is just empty space. It's just sky, which is nice. It's a very pleasant beach scene. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're wondering how much space you can take up in a game, that is how much.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Somebody asks, "Oop, the chat's moving fast, and the thing
Can we
keeps
dig
moving
up
as I
the
try to
land?
read."
That's an interesting question. So digging up the land doesn't work like Minecraft here, but you can basically build underneath as much as you want up until
Oh, yeah.
your build limit. So you can take up all the space that you want.
Yeah. So one of the cool things about having the lands be discontiguous, like what I mean is like you don't see your neighbor land, is that you can start the base of your land wherever you want. You could start it at the very bottom. You could work your way up through the 7 circles of hell. You can start way up in the sky. There's no forced height. You know, that there's no like sea level. You can move the water as high or as low. You could fill up the entire thing with water and make like an Atlantis if you wanted. So it's totally up to you as the game creator how you want that land to be terraformed. So let's see. What was the Sandbox game has the NFT claim page been removed for staking rewards since the Polygon switch is coming? So the NFT claim page is still there, but right now the only items on it are the Alpha Pass. There was a bug that was causing people trying to claim the Alpha Pass to end up claiming other things like the Smiling Smurf, which we wanted to avoid that confusion. So everybody who was supposed to be able to claim an Alpha Pass, that should be fixed now. So if you got the email that says, hey, you won an Alpha Pass, and you claimed it and said, hey, here's your Smiling Smurf, and you maybe had an aneurysm, you try going back and try to claim the pass again, and you should be able to get it. We hope you enjoy your Smiling Smurf as well. Yes, we will post a form later for the giveaway. When will this? Yep. What's that?
We have a question that says, if I want to create a game and monetize, do I have to have land?
Yes.
So you can actually sell a game if you're eventually, you know, so you can actually build a game in the Game Maker for free.
Sure.
And then kind of display that in the gallery, and you can monetize a game that way by kind of making a good game that someone wants to purchase off of you.
Yes, absolutely. So there's lots of opportunity in the sandbox, even if you don't have a land. Um, the the monetization that we plan to enable in game is stuff like when we do something like the Alpha Pass, your game could be eligible to have alpha quests in it. So the experience that you earn through gameplay to get those seasonal rewards, your game could be part of that. So people would be motivated to play your game from the normal sandbox rewards that they would earn. That's what we mean by monetization usually when we talk about it in the context of the sandbox. Other types of monetization could be having players pay to play your game, like a traditional either buying the game or as like an arcade style, pay half a sand, get one gameplay, and if you want extra lives, pay more sand, something like that. Those are other potential monetization models that we can enable. But what Touche said is totally right. If you do not have land, there is no reason to stop trying to work in the Game Maker. You have a lot of opportunity to increase your skills as a game maker and make yourself very attractive as a potential designer for people who own lands, who would want to pay you either to buy an entire experience, just outright buy that experience. You could sell it to someone, or to hire you as a designer so you can make something specific for them. Even potentially they could do like a profit share contract where you are the architect for their land and you could keep building on their land. Either you could rent from them and then receive a profit from the players, or if you have a good enough relationship with them, they may not even charge you for the rent. It may just pay you to keep designing on their land. I mean, that's probably the way that I would go if I found a designer that I wanted to work with like that. So there's a lot of potential.
Sincere Deku says, do you think that's even possible without experience in design? I actually got started with the Game Maker in March for the first time, and that was my first time playing around with this. And let me tell you, it's very lucrative if you can kind of get involved and kind of play with the games and everything. People will reach out to you to build games for them as soon as they realize you're a builder. I mean, what Alex is saying is completely correct. So if you have the time to kind of dig into the Game Maker, it is a very, very nice skill to pick up right now. And box edit. Yeah.
I get an email almost every day, or not just email, but like Twitter message, Discord message, almost every day from people saying, "Hey, we have this project idea. Can you like work with us?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I'm staff here. Like I don't have time. I've got to make the actual game."
I mean, everybody that I know has taken on enough projects that they have to start rejecting people. And I mean, I've been in that boat for months now, and like you said, every day there's a new message. So if you want to learn the Game Maker, if you have the time to do it and you have the ability to sit behind a computer and kind of give yourself that time, this is a great thing to learn right now. I mean, amazing.
I saw the shadow dancing here, and I looked up, and I'm like, where are they? They're way over there by that flag.
Oh, I see it.
Right. I see. Hey, has the first giveaway started already? And it has not yet, but we can do that. Who wants an Alpha Pass giveaway? Let's see. Nobody?
Nobody?
Nobody. You can't hear Touche?
Can't hear Touche.
I doubt that. Touche, say something.
Hello, everybody. Me, look at all the me's in the chat. Me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't want that Alpha Pass giveaway.
A lot of people that want that Alpha Pass.
I don't know. I see Touche on the monitor.
I think they can hear me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they can hear me. I just turned on the stream audio for a second.
Okay. All right. We are gonna send this form. All right. So the official Sandbox account, or it may come across as restream.io, just shared a Google form link. Make sure you only click links from trusted people. So if you trust the Sandbox, you can click the link. If you could trust Touche here as well when he shares a link, but just random links that you may see pop up in the chat, please be careful. We try to delete those links as soon as they pop up if they're at all suspicious. So make sure to always be vigilant. Keep your wallet locked if you're not using it. and don't talk to strange links.
Don't talk to strange links.
That's right.
There's a question in the chat. I've heard recently that they sold a yacht for an absurd amount of money. Is there any way that each user can design an object like that in Blender or something like that? Well, the objects that are used in the Sandbox are using VoxEdit. So if you want to learn VoxEdit, you can download that on the Sandbox website. Another great software to learn, and that's how you can make those voxel assets. Now, the marketplace isn't open right now to everybody, but creators from the fund. So, but the ability to make the assets and get them prepared for that is available right now, and you can kind of start building your library and portfolio, and also get work from that.
Yep. You want to go to the Sandbox page, go to the Create tab, and then there's a Game Maker and VoxEdit tab. The Avatar tab just kind of gives you information about the Avatar Builder. It doesn't actually, there's no software there for you to download. But Game Maker and VoxEdit, those are the two creative tools. If you build something in Blender, you could export an OBJ and import that into Magica Voxel, and VoxEdit is totally compatible with Magica Voxel, except for material properties. Like, we don't have the glass and metal and stuff that is in Magica Voxel. So if you make the voxelized object from that OBJ mesh from Blender, then you can bring that into VoxEdit and work on it further. You can animate it. We don't have a way to import animations really quite yet. We are working on some things to allow other animations, something like Mixamo and other stuff, to import those animations into VoxEdit. So there are more features coming to VoxEdit all the time. We are even working on procedural generation stuff, so if you wanted to do a 10K avatar project right in VoxEdit, we are building those tools right now. So, all sorts of fun stuff.
I see the question asked a lot in the chat. If you want to, what's the Ethereum wallet that you use for the address on the form? So that's the form that, you're going to set that up with your MetaMask wallet if you set that up for the Sandbox account, or whatever wallet you used for that. So
yeah, you want to go to your Sandbox account. Oh, I keep losing the mouse. There we go. You want to click this profile button, and it shows right up here at the top, shows your wallet address. You can even click the little link button here, which copies it to your clipboard. Or you can click this button to go see all of your wallet history on Etherscan. So it's very convenient. That is the wallet address that you want to use. Never ever use a Coinbase address for our giveaways, because we can send it to Coinbase, but you won't be able to retrieve it from Coinbase, because it's a valid wallet address, but it does not support NFT transactions. So things that go there are basically just lost. We lost Wizzy the Blue number like 197 because of that.
no.
Yeah. They're not numbered. They're not sequentially numbered. You can't tell which Wizzy you own. But it was one of the very last winners of Wizzy the Blue gave the wrong address, and we have no way to recover that Wizzy the Blue. So there's only 199 of those, even though the quantity still says 200 on the Sandbox, because he's just lost in the ether, lost to time. Maybe that'll be a plot point in the Wizzyverse. Who knows? All right. So while that form is running, I'm going to go back to the gallery, and we are going to open up some Walking Dead Game Jam games, because we've been here for 30 minutes and we've just been chatting and having a good time, enjoying a laid-back Saturday. But we have a game that somebody asked us to play. I did send out a tweet earlier. I think I linked it in the chat, actually. If you want to suggest your game, be sure to let us know what page number it's on, because there's 329 pages of games, and it can be kind of hard to find one specific one. All right, we are on page 150. All right, and the Walking Dead Game Jam, Hell or High Water by Clever Whatever, that has a nice ring to it, is the game that we want to play. It says, a family faces their most difficult challenge as they race to get their daughter help. Unfortunately, there are fates worse than walkers. Oh boy.
Ominous.
Sounds like it's going to be an emotional one. All right, and
tug on heartstrings.
I am going to paste the giveaway link in the chat one more time right now. This while this game is loading is your last chance to get your info in there. You've got about 2 minutes before I close the form, so make sure to grab your wallet address from the Sandbox profile. Yes, Nicolay, you need to use your MetaMask address. Well, whatever address is on your Sandbox profile, whether that is MetaMask or Bitsky or Arcane, doesn't really matter. We've got some assets that need to load in here. Might take a minute. Oh, there they go. Pop it in. So whatever is on your Sandbox profile is the one that you want to use. If you have a different MetaMask address than what's on your profile, you may have set up your account with Arcane or Bitsky, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to use your profile address for the Alpha Pass because that is what you'll be logged into in order to claim. The claim is a whitelist of those wallet addresses, so you need to be connected with the address that you applied for the giveaway with. When are the winners of the logo contest announced? You know what? I'm not sure. Oh, the game started. Let's see. I can't really pause it, but let's see here. Let's go to the Sandbox's Twitter, and let me see if the logo contest has a time. Actually, Touche, would you mind trying to retrieve that to see if the Twitter contest has an end date on it? I think it has an end date listed, but I don't know if it says when the winners will be announced. I believe that the contest is for an Alpha Pass, so it's going to be sometime before the end of the Alpha. Oh, we got a follower. Oh, and she sits down when we stop. That's really cute. They changed the idle to be sitting. So when we come over here, that's really adorable. I love that.
I think that's your little sister in the game.
Yeah. I kind of look like Charlie Brown.
Looking at the post here, it doesn't actually say here when the contest ends, so we can get some more information. Oh, yes, it does. Competition closes Saturday, December 4th at 6 p.m. UTC. So that was earlier today, actually.
Right, but they're wondering when the winners are announced. So I'm imagining it's not going to... I don't think anybody's judging it over the weekend, so it'll probably be sometime next week, but definitely before the end of the Alpha, because they want to give you time to play the Alpha. Yes, somebody asked if for Wizzy the Blue, could you import the Coinbase wallet into MetaMask? And no, Coinbase does not give you the passphrases for the wallets. And actually, I believe Coinbase uses a rotating wallet system. So if you put down a Coinbase wallet for an NFT claim, not only do you not have the passphrase to import that wallet from Coinbase into MetaMask, but you also will not always have that wallet as your wallet. The next time you go to Coinbase and say you want to send something to an Ethereum wallet, it's going to give you a different address. Because every time I've gone to send, anytime I needed to cash something out to fiat through Coinbase, MetaMask always asks, hey, do you want to add this wallet to like your address book? So that way you can do it quick later. And I was like, sure. And I did that like 5 times, and I'm like, I know I've done this before, because each time it was giving me a different Ethereum address. Binance is also a custodial wallet system, but Binance, actually, I think both Coinbase and Binance are looking to support NFTs soon. I know that Coinbase announced it officially. I'm not sure. I think there was talk of Binance doing it, but I'm not sure if that's official or not. But either way, the wallets that you've used previously for those systems are rotating custodial wallets that do not have a passphrase that you can recover. So I think either way, you really just want to use your own wallet, whether it's Arcane or Bitsky or MetaMask. And Merlin's Goat says everyone should have a hardware wallet, then attach your hardware wallet to MetaMask. I have 2 hardware wallets, one for NFTs and one for payments. That is very smart to do.
Yes, it is.
I'm working on getting that set up myself.
Someone else is asking for the form. I don't know if you still have that open, but I'm gonna drop the link in there one last time.
Yeah, I said 2 minutes. It's been more than 2 minutes because people got me talking. That tends to happen. You can ask my wife.
So I'm playing the game along with you, and I just noticed that there's a timer on the game. So as soon as you get there, by the way, I don't see the aliens that you see on your screen on my screen. So I think Wayward, who I think is one of the creators of this game, yeah, right here, she says that those are not supposed to be there. They kind of just showed up and they're the invisible assets.
Ooh.
And I love their shirts that say clever on them. I think that is so cool.
Well, let's restart then. A whole bunch of the assets had to load in, which may have caused the transparency issue. Oh, very nice having the Walking Dead logo pop in. But we are going to go back to main and we're going to reload the game. Every once in a while, there's like a transparency bug that happens, and I think it happens when those assets are not already cached. So now that we've downloaded all the assets, I think it will be fine. I was kind of wondering what those aliens were going to be about.
Yeah, they kind of startled me too. So all
right, and there's a timer as soon as you start the game. Is that the case?
As soon as
or
you speak to the mom, it starts.
Oh, timer starts. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually like buckle down and focus.
So from what I can gather, you're basically trying to rescue your sister who may or may not have gotten bitten. And you gotta get her to the safe zone. Interesting.
All right, this is very dark. I mean, it's The Walking Dead, so what do you expect? But good question. When are the Walking Dead game jam or have the Walking Dead game jam winners been announced? They have not yet because the judges are still reviewing. We had I believe over 300 valid game submissions. There was a bunch of spam in there. It was like over 800. So about 500 of those entries turned out to be people trying to bot the competition, and we kicked all that junk out. So the judges are playing real legitimate games that people have made, and it was originally planned for next week, or wait, what's today? Yeah, the 4th. It was originally planned for the 11th, but because there are so many entries for this game jam's a big deal for people. That because there were so many entries, we want to make sure that the judges have plenty of time to play all of them, and we have pushed the Game Jam Awards to the 18th. So December 18th, Saturday at 7 p.m. UTC or 2 p.m. Eastern Time, same time as this stream, is when we will be running the Walking Dead Game Jam Awards, pending there being some further delay. I don't expect there to be. I expect the judges will have enough time. They have a whole 2 weeks to play all these games. But I've done the Game Jam judging before, and when you have to play just 50 games for a game jam, it is rough. I mean, it's fun because you're playing games, and it's a lot of fun. But then you have to like think about how you know the criteria that you want to judge the game by, and it's a lot of work. And then you know take 50 and make it 300, and I can sympathize with the judges right now. But
oh yeah.
All right, we are closing the form for the first Alpha Pass giveaway. We have enabled the setting to have only one entry or one response per person, so we should be good on kicking out the duplicates. We're gonna pull that winner right now before we start playing this Walking Dead Game Jam game. All right, give me 1 second. I will still double check for duplicate wallets just to make sure that people aren't switching accounts, but I have a feeling this will make life a little bit easier. I don't have it set to enable email tracking, so I mean, people have the option to send an email with it as well. Actually, no, I think they have to send their email address because we can verify that their account is working, so that way we don't give alpha passes to dead addresses. All right, it's looking really good on the wallet addresses. I'm not seeing any duplicates here. Looking good, looking good. I think everybody was well behaved. Not a single duplicate. All right. So, I have a feeling that our view counters messed up because we've had over 1,000 the past few days, and we've only got 138 according to this. I'm not sure I believe that thing.
We have more than that just on Twitch alone right now.
Okay. So Restream is bugging out on me. It says I've got 138 viewers, but I actually have no idea how many people are watching me right now. So so we had 496 valid entries, and let's go to random number generator, and what did I say that number was? 496.
Oops.
What's that?
I forgot.
Do you need me to mute you for a second? What's up?
No, I forgot what number you said.
Oh, yeah. No, me too. I literally said it 10 seconds ago. I say a number and it falls out of my head almost immediately, so.
Completely.
All right, 395 is the number here. Let's see who that is. 395. All right, so congratulations to Brasilco from YouTube. You just won an Alpha Pass.
Congratulations.
All right, so that is our first Alpha Pass giveaway for today. And we will be doing another one a bit later. When we are done with Hell or High Water, we're going to give away an NFT equipment, Wizzy the Blues hat. Also, in case anybody was wondering and was participating in the races last night for a POAP, I got totally distracted by something after we were done with the stream. Touche knows exactly what I'm talking about, and I totally forgot to email out the POAPs last night. I will be doing that right after this stream. Hodil says, I think you mean Wizzy the Hat. Yes, I do mean Wizzy the Hat. Yes, Wizzy the Hat, NFT, and like I said, those will be getting minted most likely tomorrow, unless gas is stupid for some reason, and we'll start giving them away that time. All right. Did I miss something about sending an ETH address with the form? Well, the ETH address is a required field on the form, so if you don't send an ETH address, and we don't have any way to contact you, then you cannot possibly win, because we will, have to, figure something out. Can you briefly explain gems and how they work and how we acquire them? So gems, briefly? You want me to explain something briefly? Because I'm really not good at that. I can explain it the long way. So we've got 5 gems: power, defense, speed, magic, and luck. They affect different attributes of the behaviors in the Game Maker. So if you're at all familiar with the Game Maker, you may notice that some of the sliders have different gems associated with them. So the attack of an enemy is influenced by a power gem. The max health of an enemy is influenced by the defense gem. The healing powers of a healer behavior are influenced by the magic gem. The bigger the catalyst is, a legendary versus a common, the more gems it can hold, and also those catalysts kind of boost base stats even without the gems. But you do want to, if you set up a catalyst, you do want to fill every gem slot. Originally, we had planned on a way to let people update, like add their own gems if they had something that was missing some gems, and they could do like a custom asset that way. But as the ecosystem has developed, we decided to move away from that. So we do recommend, if you set up an asset with a catalyst, you fill every gem slot. As far as earning them, there's a few different possibilities. One, through the seasonal passes, is one proposed way to earn gems and catalysts. The other is staking sand on land could passively earn you gems and catalysts. They will be hard to come by, so the ability to mint legendary items is going to be scarce and expensive. I'm not expensive to mint them, but expensive. They'll be high value items because legendary catalysts will be so rare and gems will be so rare. So we feel like this will be a good scarcity system to make sure things stay balanced, and artistic creators who want to build things in box edit should also be participating in the gameplay and the ecosystem in general, so that way they can earn those gems and catalysts to mint the items they want. All right, so let's play this game. This is Hell or High Water, and there's no aliens, so I think we're good. Keep moving, Billy. Make sure Emma is okay. You're hurt, Mom? I'm fine. Focus on Emma. There's a boat waiting on the south side of the camp. Nice highlighting of that, so we pay attention to the compass here. They said they have a doctor who can help her if we get her there before she turns. Ooh. You're bleeding. You have to move fast. Emma's bite is bad. If you don't get her there soon, she'll... Just make it there fast, promise me. I can't leave you here, Mom, please. The river is moving too fast to swim. Find a way across. Keep Emma safe. I love you, kiddo. You can do this. I know it. You're strong and smart. Now get moving. No, I'm scared. The Walking Dead. Gurgle, cough. Go, get it out of here before I hurt you. No, Mom! Sobs.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is an emotional one.
This starts rough. This is a great intro, though.
I love the
It's
intro, yeah.
beautifully done. All right. And, okay, the sister's not following me right now.
I think she will. If you go down, she actually respawns near you.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Leave her distance, which is
Cool,
really,
cool.
really well done.
Oh, we got an axe. So let's equip that. Chop, chop. I didn't mean to hit my sister. Fortunately, she blocked it. Good on you, sister. The auto target was like, my sister's the only thing in the vicinity that can be hit. Whew.
If you do want to remove that from your games, if you are watching and you do not like that mechanic, the enemy fighter tag is what makes your target, your avatar, swing towards the target like that. So if you remove that tag from an enemy or from an avatar or NPC rather, you won't swing toward it, but you also won't be able to do the charge attack. So double-edged sword there.
Is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Ooh. Ah. I'm having a hard time hitting this guy. I gotta be careful not to do a charge attack on my sister. Because I think that would actually hit her even with the block. Okay. Got it. Alright.
Cool that she sits behind you almost every time. So
Yeah.
you can do that.
No, no, no. I love the way she sits behind you though. I mean, it doesn't really make sense in a combat situation. Stop hitting your sister. Billy, stop hitting your sister. All right.
Huddle Hill, please continue answering questions. We
Oh,
really
yeah.
appreciate you.
We appreciate the help in the chat. Oh, there's a gun. Old broken gun.
Is there any way to make the sister attack enemies around her while she is following you? That'd be difficult to do because what's going on here is that she is basically following you as an enemy. However, she has no attack damage, I believe. I'm almost sure. So,
Okay.
so it'd be difficult to do that, but we'll talk. There might be a way. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, you can get other following through through both Predator and Healer, and I don't think Ally Warriors follow as well. But the aggressiveness of the following that you might want, I think, is strongest with enemies. So
Yeah.
Alright, I saw some soldiers near the bridge. They might have something we could use to blow up this car and push the bridge back into place.
Can
The
you
gun?
find fire?
Oh.
While Alex is playing, can you explain how to make transparent voxels in Vox Edit? So you can't actually do that right now.
That is correct. There's no transparent voxels. The transparency you see, that's why I couldn't interact with it before. I wasn't supposed to be here yet. The transparency that you see on like water blocks is a setting of uploading the blocks. And if you go to the Vox Edit page, there's a couple videos that I made about uploading to the marketplace. And I think the second one explains how, oh, there's searchlights. Cool.
Those are.
I was like, are those giant gumdrops?
I think that's
But
what they're
when I
talking
saw them
about.
moving-
Because they're saying here, how are the spotlights work and how they made. So those spotlights look like they're assets in Vox Edit that have the luminescence on them. I think that's what you guys call it in Vox Edit.
Yeah, or
then
emit, maybe.
Yeah, the emit. And then they just seem to be turned on no collision in the game maker, which is really cool. I love how they're following you around. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's I guess they're using the speaker component to sense us with a really high radius. But that's
so
interestingly done, yeah. I haven't seen somebody use it that way before. That's pretty cool.
It's really ominous.
Yeah. Well, and they said they were gonna eat us if they find us.
Yeah.
In the wall, so that's a little rough. We got a survival backpack. Okay. What else we got? Check out our NFT museum. In the apocalypse, yeah, that's great. But that's cool though. You know, you can sell advertising space if you wanted.
I love the ads. Yeah.
Anything in these crates? No. There's an old guy over here. Hopefully he's not a creepy old guy. Can I take the axe? No. What are you kids doing out here alone? Don't hurt us! I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't you have a parent? Oof. Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, you're talking about the spotlights and designs that are somewhat transparent in the Alpha Hub. I'll take a look.
Oh, those are VFX. If you use the rarity effects component, that's how those are made. It's the glow based on the catalyst that's used. So if it'll be a white glow for common, blue for rare, purple for epic, and golden for legendary. I'm sorry, but there seems to be something we all have to deal with out here now. Where are you going? I need to head south. That place is too dangerous for kids. If they see you, they'll hurt you. I can help you, though. Do me a kindness, and I'll show you how to get into the camp without being seen. It's simple. I'm too old to chase a dog in these woods, but if you take this hunk of meat, I think you can get our lost pup to follow you back here. I don't think he'll give you any hassle. Pick up the meat. There's more out back if you need it, and when you get close, the dog will smell it. Run back here with the dog, and I'll show you how to get into the camp. He promises. Okay.
Is she? This guy?
A little bit.
So that was that German Shepherd that we saw, huh?
Yeah, I didn't feel like messing with it when it said it looked hungry. Like somebody else just said they were gonna eat me, so.
I love how well the follow mechanic is working in this with the sister. I did this a similar setup for the Fun Guys game, but I love how the respawn is working. It's super clever.
It's funny that you say that though. She got stuck on the edge here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's funny. That's the whole thing is like water just blocks avatars. So I found out that you can have like little biomes with specific pets that follow you around like that. Pretty cool. You should head to the back of that guy's house real quick. There's something fishy going on back there.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What the? Nothing to see here, kids. Run along. What the? No! No wonder they have an unlimited supply of meat.
Yeah.
And then there's the Grim Reaper in the house here. Oh, this is a much bigger. Meet the guy by the bus?
I think you should still. I mean, he seems. You have a giant butcher's knife now. You're fine.
Okay. The bus by the highway overpass. The one that's. Oh, I see him.
There, yeah.
He teleported over there.
It's a good use of going back towards the beginning area of the game. Kind of keep using the same areas.
Sewer access. If anyone catches you, tell them Larold sent you.
Okay, whatever you say. You can now read his context when he speaks, dude.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more ominous with that in the background.
We got a crawler. Wait, where'd we go?
What's her? That's creepy when it comes at you.
Yeah, oh, I'm almost out of health here. Stop hitting your sister! Alright, what's up here? Looks like the tunnel has collapsed. Wow,
Real
convenient
death
there's a
note,
ladder.
can we stake sand? Yeah, you can stake sand on the Sandbox website. I think it's staking.sandbox.game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the link.
Checkpoint. Okay, we're running out of time though. We got less than 5 minutes.
Oh
so
no.
we're gonna speed run here. I have no idea where we're going. Don't get spotted by the lights and find a way to escape the camp. Climb up on the roof behind Larold's Dental and Plumbing.
So I think it's that roof. I'm
see
seeing
a-
you 10-second delayed, which is a bit of a. I think it's towards the back where you
Ah,
just came
here we
from.
go.
Yeah.
Hey, don't move. What? Where? Who caught me? What? Oh.
No, I think there's someone that you gotta fight.
Larold, you dumb kids. Did you look behind Larold's house? Larold's not your friend. He set you up. That meat he makes, it's made out of humans. We pay him to send people into camp. No, please don't hurt us. Don't worry. I'll kill you quick. Then Chef will have to ground you up in time for breakfast.
Oh my god.
Mom? Oh, Mom saved us.
Oh no.
We gotta run. Run. Run, sister. She's invincible, right? I'm just leaving her
she's
behind.
invincible.
I'm just leaving
run
my
for
sister
it.
behind.
It's okay. She's with you in spirit.
It's locked. We need to find the key. Graveyard? Kill them all? There's no time for that. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nice. Look at this thing.
That's awesome.
Mow through them real quick. I guess you can't get the ones by the fence, but... Do we have to kill Mom?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you might have to. That's gonna, they're not holding any punches emotionally here.
Okay, I didn't see anything get dropped. Let's see. Head to the cemetery and hack the zombies until one of them drops a key to the gate. Well, I didn't.
Okay. It's the cemetery that was right at the beginning there, where you.
Yeah,
were just
that's where I
walking
got
out.
the weapon, but I didn't see a key get dropped though.
I think maybe you had to interact with the gravestones.
Oh, that timer is for the sister. Oh, we might not get a game over if we run out of time, but we have to watch our sister. It's sad because my sister's name is Emma.
Oh
One
no!
of my I have two sisters. One of them is named Emma. I didn't see a key get dropped. Did I pick it up accidentally? No, I got matches. I don't see a key. What am I missing?
Climb the
Oh,
roof.
I'm supposed to go through. I went to the wrong place. I was supposed to keep going
Yep.
forwards.
Yep.
My sister's got 2 minutes. This is pretty cool though. It's like
I love it.
the lawnmower scene from Brain Dead. Is that what that movie's called? Here's a
Brain
key. Peter Jackson movie from like the 80s, or it might have been 90s. Long before Lord of the Rings, though. He did a zombie movie where where the hero picks up a lawnmower and just like walks through a room. We made it, Emma. I can see the boat. Everything's gonna be fine. Nothing bad can happen to us now.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, he blocks.
Oh. This thing is cool looking.
Zombie amalgamation. All right,
I love like
we did it. We got 1 minute to spare. Let's go. Come on,
I
Emma.
love the arms that were made out of the claws that were made out of arms and legs and stuff. That was really cool.
We did it. We did it. With just a minute to spare.
Oh no.
Oh, I like the way this is like different than the beginning a little bit, like the way the title fell down.
It's really well done. I love these title
Yeah.
sequences.
I'm
Mom
kind
will
of
be
mad that
proud.
I looked down instead of looking up. There's just a beaver hanging out on top of these boxes over here. Oh no! Oh no! Emma, are you okay? What's happening to you? Snarl.
Oh, this
Roar, growls Emma. No! Victory. No! Wait, I missed a quest?
Maybe there's a secret quest somewhere.
Oh well. Sorry, Emma. That was really good, though. That was a lot of fun. All right. So if you want to play this game and find the quests that I missed, you can go to sandbox.game, make sure you have an account set up, and download the Game Maker. You go to the Create button on the left side of the website, download the Game Maker, log in, and you can find this on page 150 of the Game Maker gallery.
I gotta say, I love games that are storyline driven like this. You know, where you walk away from this one and you're gonna be thinking about it for a couple hours. You know, it's
yeah.
Like, this
like, is there a way I could have saved Emma? Is there an alternate ending?
Right?
If I had gotten that other quest, maybe that other quest would have saved Emma.
Oh man,
I'm gonna have to replay it some other time.
There was another game here that I saw someone mention on your Twitter post.
Okay.
Let me see if we can find that.
Yeah, somebody did mention one, and but they didn't say what page number it was on.
Yeah,
I sound like Zach Galifianakis' role in the Hangover movies. I don't even know what that means.
That's actually one of the best compliments I've ever heard.
I mean, Zach Galifianakis is along with Jonah Hill and Jack Black are my spirit animals. My trinity of spirit animals.
151. So just the next page, The New Beginning, it's called.
The next page, The New Beginning. Oh, and Hell or High Water has moved to page 151 now. All right, so The New Beginning.
That one might be on page 152 then, maybe?
Yeah, if it just bumped. Yep, there it is. The New Beginning by Alextris. Find the settlement and rebuild the civilization. All right, so just to make sure everybody's clear on this, you do not have to be a landowner to publish to the Drafts Gallery. This is a free publishing platform for everybody. You can make a game, publish it here, share. This is a great way if you cannot afford a land, or if you can afford a land but you're having trouble actually acquiring one in like a land sale. This is a great way to share what you've created, get other people to play your stuff, and get some attention from people who do own land and maybe are looking for somebody to develop it for them, because there's been a lot of people who've been able to buy land and maybe they have too much of it and don't know what to do with it. So definitely publish your stuff to the gallery, get your skills up. There's a lot of opportunity here to develop for people. When is the next giveaway? The next giveaway is right now. We are doing an NFT giveaway for Wizzy the Blues hat. Wizzy the Hat. Wizzy the Hat, as it's been affectionately called. And that form is dropping in the chat right now. Good luck, everybody.
This Electra says this game right here that you're about to play is the first time they played with a game maker. So this is pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Great.
So this shows you here you can build a game. It's I definitely recommend anyone who is curious enough to open up the game maker to test it out. Start off with a simple quest and you'll be on your way. This is
early stream. Sheesh. Well, that's much appreciated from our friends over in Europe who have been watching this stream at 2 or 3 a.m. for the past week. This is a more easy 7 p.m. for them. Find the settlement and rebuild the civilization. All right. Let's see. Talk to the policeman. Maybe he can help. So we've already got some very nice set design here. Nice placement of objects. They're all rotated, interacting with the grass and stuff. The collision is turned off on grass. That's very important to make for a smooth running experience. So you're already, in your first game that you're building in the Game Maker, you're already
doing great,
showing some really good design decisions for ease of play and just making it aesthetically pleasing. All right. Do you need help? Yes, I need a weapon. Rusty axe. So you can see that big box that you saw is because we have not loaded that asset before. So once those assets get cached, they load again just fine. And now it looks like, okay, it's a minted item.
Oh, very
That's
cool.
why.
Electra says they have experience in Unity, so this is the first time making a game in the Game Maker,
Okay.
but they have experience in Unity, which is really cool.
That's great. So the Game Maker is built in Unity, so it's not really going to look at all like Unity, but you've already got experience in what I would say is a more advanced tool than the Game Maker. So the Game Maker is more like a level design tool than a game programming tool at this point. We do plan on adding visual scripting at some point in the future, and maybe like 10 years down the line, we might have totally open source Sandbox. People will be able to edit it fully in Unity. Potentially. That's not guaranteed, but because we're dealing a lot with people's crypto and NFTs and stuff, we need to make sure things are secure and safe, keep people's things protected. So we're not open sourcing yet. We will see how that turns out in the long run. But we would like this project to continue on after we're all old and tired and retired.
Hmm.
I'm liking this axe.
Yeah, it's really doing the work. I love it when you line up a bunch of them on the charge attacks and it just mows down like 4 or 5 of them. It's so satisfying.
Yeah, so somebody I see is saying the stream is offline. There's some issues with Twitch on iOS. Playing this stream specifically, I have reached out to Twitch and have not heard back yet. I reached out to Restream and they said it's a Twitch issue, so not sure why Twitch on iOS shows this as being offline. You can't even play the replays on Twitch iOS for this stream in particular. I'm not sure.
Weird.
I'm not sure what's up with that. All right, we got a fork in the road. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Is the streaming schedule correct? The next one will be 9/12? 12 December December 9th,
Oh,
not September
man.
12th.
I keep forgetting we're weird.
Yeah, I know we're weird here in the States. Let me pause for a second, and let me just double check my profile here. So my pinned tweet right now is the schedule, and yeah, 12. The schedule says 12/7. December 7th is the next stream on Tuesday if you're in Europe, or Monday night if you're in the USA. So we can show that here. Take a screenshot if you want, or you can follow me on Twitter. I appreciate the follows.
I'll put a link to this in the chat.
Bro, what is the slippage for sand, by the way? Well, if you were awake last night, you'll know that the entirety of all crypto just, as Joseph would say, took a little poopy last night. So basically everything went down last night, and I think sand's actually been recovering a little bit. I haven't looked too closely this morning, but everything in crypto just somebody like sold a bunch of Bitcoin or something, and the whole market just flipped out. And
20 million Bitcoin. It was. I'm
Yeah.
sure it was a mistake. I'm sure someone hit the wrong button.
yeah, sand recovered 50% or something. Yeah. So and you got to keep in mind, from a month ago, sand is still way up. So like,
Yeah.
it's been bonkers here lately. And you know what? I forgot we were doing a giveaway. So let's see here. We're gonna close that form now for the Wizzy the Blues hat. Apparently U.S. taxes. Well, I don't know. I haven't started doing my taxes yet. But yeah, somebody sold 20 million Bitcoin, and then everybody just went. And yeah, how much is that? Well, what's a Bitcoin? $40,000 now, I think, right? It was like 60, but then after it depends on if you say
$49,000 now. It's almost
depends.
$50,000 again.
Okay, so it bounced back half of what it lost.
Yeah.
20 million Bitcoin. What are you talking about? Was it? Wait, it was 20 million in
$20 million.
Bitcoin?
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. So $20 million in Bitcoin, not 20 million Bitcoin. I don't. How many Bitcoin is there?
21 million, I think.
Yeah.
So
They sold all the Bitcoin. Just oopsie, all the Bitcoin. Yeah. So that, I mean, so $20 million is still a lot of money. And that just it did some goofy stuff. But we see this every year in crypto. Every year there's some, like, all of a sudden tank. There's the dip. People buy the dip. People miss the dip. What was the president of
that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. El Salvador.
The president of El Salvador. El Salvador switched all their currency to Bitcoin, and the president of El Salvador was like, bought the dip, and everybody's like, yeah. It was pretty hilarious. And then he's like, oh no, I missed the bottom by 7 minutes. He could have bought even more.
I love it.
President Drake. President Drake. All right, so let's see here. I am scrolling through these wallet addresses, and it's looking like there's no duplicates. Having that required email address on is definitely helping the results to be.
Lucian Gaming says there are no more races. I spent 9 hours today to become a parkour pro. Really wish I owned an alpha pass. So we'll be doing some more races on different streams, not for alpha passes. And I don't think you were giving away alpha passes on those parkour.
On the races, correct? Because those races are not very well regulated. We were giving away a POAP, and I totally forgot to email the winners last night. I was going to. I'm excluding non-Google users from the giveaway. Seems unfair. That is actually why I had not been doing it this way for the longest time. For the past year, I had not been doing it that way. But the issue that we had is now that we're getting over 1,000 viewers, it takes about 5 minutes to go through and remove all the duplicate wallet addresses that people submit. So if people were better behaved about not submitting their wallet address more than once, then it would be possible for me to not require the Google address. But if you want to set up a Google account just to enter the giveaways, that is you're totally free to do that. They are free accounts. So I'm not happy about requiring it. I don't want to require it. I think it's dumb to need to, but this is the way to actually make it more fair. So if you don't want to use Google, that is okay. We do other giveaways other ways. There are actually more chances to win alpha passes not on this stream. So make sure you check out the weekday Twitter contests on the official Sandbox. Everybody is allowed to enter those as well. Alrighty. So out of 435 entries, non-duplicates, 435 into the random number generator. This is for the Wizzy the Blues hat, aka Wizzy the Hat, which will be minted probably tomorrow as long as gas is not dumb tomorrow. And 428 is the number. We're doing high rolls today. 428 is Greed 092593 from Twitch. Congratulations. You just won a equipment NFT. That is something that you will be able to wear in gameplay, and you will also eventually be able to wear it in social hubs after an update. Can you show the draw? Yeah, I can. It's right there. 428. It's just a random number generator, so you hit generate and it rolls numbers.
Rolled one of the last numbers. That's cool.
So easy peasy. I used to roll a die, like an actual physical dice, and that was back when we had like 40 viewers. Uh,
At D100, and now you can roll.
I've roll 10 D100s.
But then number one would like never get picked. Right?
Yeah, I know it gets messy. All right, roll that D40. I don't have a D40. I don't even have a D100. I just have up to D20s. All right, so we're done with that. We're gonna keep playing. We are playing. I forgot the name of this game. What was this called? Touche, do you remember?
Yeah.
We'll see the name at the end of the game.
I have
This was.
Pull it up right here.
It was on page 151. All right, we're gonna kill the walkers in town. This is optional, so I guess we could have taken the left turn instead of going this way. Oh, that's cool. We got one. Got one up here.
Beginning.
The new beginning. That's right. Thank you.
How do we enter these giveaways? There is a form that's dropped in the chat. This form comes from the Sandbox game. Do not click on any other links.
Touche can share links.
Yeah, I can share links, but
Yeah.
if you don't see the little mod symbol or it comes from the official account, just be weary.
Yeah.
There is one more Alpha Pass giveaway today.
There is. We will do that after we are done with this game. And before starting the next one, we did have some more game suggestions come in on Twitter. And we're going to play until about... what time is it now? 3:18. We're going to play for about another 45 minutes or so. And remember, these are in the game maker, not in the game client. So these are not part of the alpha. This is part of the game jam. And anybody can make these. Batboy lives. Yeah. Stay weird. I love that graffiti.
If you are new to the Sandbox and you want to check out these games, for sure download the game maker. There's tons of amazing games on there. I mean, there's over what, like 300 pages now? I think it's
yeah,
crazy.
It was like 325, something like that, and there's 9 on every page. So there's over 3,000 uploads. I would say at least 200, if not closer to 500, are really good, solid games.
Yeah.
Because we've had so many good entries for the game jams, and also other people just uploading cool things that they create. There's maybe about like 50 or so that were really good, but from such an old version that they no longer work correctly in the game maker. The creators of those games have the option to update them and re-upload them, if they want to. So hopefully we will see those games come back someday. And we should have better filtering in the future, so that way we can sort by star ratings, by recently uploaded, as opposed to when the games were created. Right now it's based on when you start the game file, so it's a little wacky. When you first upload a game, it can be hard to find it. It may be like 100 pages back. So in a future version of the game maker, we will have a lot better tools for finding stuff in the game maker. And I look forward to that especially, so that way when we play on stream, I guess that was it. We killed more walkers than we needed to. When we play on stream, it will make things a lot easier. People will just be able to say the name of their game and they'll be able to find it right away.
Yeah, search feature is going to be very, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so those racing POAPs that we did last night, the winners will all be emailed right after the stream is done. I forgot to do it last night because I was busy turning my Wizzy the Blue head into my avatar head. And it was also about 2 a.m. when I was done doing that stuff, so I wanted to sleep.
Savage Patch Kid says, which by the way, amazing name, says, are games the only thing that you can build in the maker? No, you can build galleries, you can build social hubs that are hangout spots, concert venues, things that you want to, pretty much anything, honestly, whatever you can think of that has a physical location, you can kind of bring it into the Sandbox and voxelize it. So
yeah, it's just a space creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything Touche just said. Plus, you can also, if you want to stretch and bend what you might call a game to include other things like, you know, visual stories. Like you can take all the combat out and just make an experience. I mean, that's why we call them experiences, because they aren't just games. They are. Oh, hello.
Nope. Icebark said, "Do you need to own land to create a space?" So no, you can make any game maker is free to use. You can make games and publish it onto the gallery completely free, and have people test out your games.
Yep, that's right. The Game Maker Gallery is totally free for anybody. Um, if you want to monetize your game, they do have to be. Well, we talked about this a little bit earlier. There are other ways to monetize besides what we normally say when what we normally mean when we say monetize. But for normal monetization, which would be earning. What am I getting? Metal parts? Maybe they're for the tank. For normal monetization, which would be like charging people to play your game, either to buy it outright, so that way they can play it whenever they want, with something like an NFT pass, or to pay per play, like pay half a sand to get a life or whatever. Those are our normal methods of monetization that we mean when we say monetization. But you can totally build an experience and sell that to somebody outside of the ecosystem. You'll be able to transfer ownership of a game. So if you wanted to develop a game for somebody, or somebody sees your game and is like, "Hey, I would really like to buy the rights from you to this, publish this game on my land," you could totally make a career out of doing that.
Yep. There's another question that says, "Can we make boss cinematics or like cinematics like boss intros?" You can't necessarily use like cutscene mechanics like in a game you might be expecting a cutscene, but there are games out here that have used similar kind of it'll get a player stuck in a location and a scene will happen in front of them. Check out Cody Zine and Lozen's game in the
Yes.
gallery called Clear. That one had I think three different little bosses, mini bosses, and then a main boss. Really, really well done game. And yeah, if you want to see kind of cinematics in the sandbox, those are really all their games really have some
Yeah.
really cool cinematics.
Yeah, their game right before that, Anarchy,
Oh yeah.
had really a cutscene. It basically
Yep.
it locked the player into a space with a specific view, and then a bunch of events unfold, and you just have to watch through them. And that was how a big part of the narrative was explained through basically a cutscene that was simulated by the moving platform, moving platform behavior, animated asset behavior, a bunch of messengers, speaker components, things like that. So all of those were used to convey this story, which was really well told. Um, there are plans to bring video cinematics, so we would like to, in an upcoming version, possibly 0.7 or 0.8, have a video file display, so that way you could do a pre-recorded. Either you could like record yourself playing through part of the game, as like to basically create a pre-rendered clip scene from your game, or you could do any other video file. You could record live action. You could do something in Blender, whatever works for you. I still don't know why I'm collecting these metal parts. Ooh, a gunshot. Not too good. Too good to be true. Um, where was I going with all that? Oh yeah, so we want to bring that feature very soon in an upcoming version, and that will let you tell cinematic stories as well. So lots of features to come. Remember, we just launched the alpha for the game client, so
Yeah.
we've got more alpha stuff to come. We've got a beta to come at some point. I don't have an ETA on that. And why are these guys fighting up here? I want to know what's going on with these dudes. Um, so there's a lot of stuff on the way. Some one comment I saw, one of the developers screenshotted something that kind of warmed their heart. They saw the in-game chat from the social hub, and somebody said, "This seems really polished for an alpha. It's not nearly as buggy as most alphas as I've participated in."
Love it.
And the reply to that was like, "Huh. I wonder if it's because the alpha doesn't have nearly as many features as they're planning on releasing eventually." And that is exactly true. There are so many more features planned. We want to enable different kinds of gameplay, so you will be able to, just like right now, you can make a 3D action platformer style game with some um, equipment mechanics and questing. Who are you? What do you want? You will have to talk to the governor. So we've got this kind of gameplay style, but we want to be able to have just a kind of toggle switch at the beginning where you say, "Oh, I want to make a first-person shooter," or "I want to make a 2.5D platformer," or "I want to make a turn-based RPG or a strategy game." So we want to set up those kind of template models where the game mechanics kind of are already preset, and then you can modify them to fit the kind of story that you're trying to tell. So there are a ton more features that are planned, and the alpha is really just the start. This is like day one of the vision, even though we've been working on this for more than 3 years. We're just in day one here. Alex, will you ever be able to teleport to a coordinate by just typing it? So I think you mean on the map, and yes, that's already possible for the alpha content. If you go to the map, if you go to sandbox.game and go to the alpha map, now you'll probably do this from the map tab in the future, but right now people can't publish their games to the map right here. So if we go to, say, this is the alpha space right here, this is where the alpha is. So right now it's not enabled here. You have to go to the alpha page, and we've got another map there with just the alpha content, and you can click on any one of those and click the play button right here, and it'll take you right there. That will be available for anybody's game, so you will be able to teleport anywhere. It is a lot of fun to travel through the game, though. I mean, we have a lot of fun going from the alpha hub through the way to Zalia, into the Zalia sanctuary. It is fun to travel, on foot basically through these places, but you do have the ability to just click on any space in the map, as long as it's active, and go right to that game. So while location will bring a lot of attention to your game, if you're next to Adidas, if you're next to Snoop Dogg, if you're next to Atari, if you're next to the Sandbox, that will bring more eyeballs to your game on the map. It's not like if you're out in a corner that's not next to any major hub, it's not like your game is inaccessible. Anybody can jump to your game. You'll be able to share a URL directly to that experience, so people can just click it and jump right into your game.
I've seen a lot of questions asked about the boot camp. As far as I know, we don't really know much about that. Correct?
That is I can give a Twitter link. Second.
Yeah.
I don't know if Becky's watching. But it is, we do work officially with the boot camp. It's done through Participate. And let me see if there's a link. Let's see. Do I have a link to Participate? There was actually there's a tweet from the Sandbox from today, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Or from yesterday. So this is the official link. I just shared the Twitter link in the chat. This is how you can earn the Sandbox certified credential and an exclusive NFT built by me from the boot camp. So the boot camp teaches you about Vox Edit, about the dashboard, about the game maker. So it teaches you all the skills you need to get started. All right, I'm getting a little dry there.
There was a question by Arctic Mosaics. Alex, why does the edge of an experience not work, but you need to use a portal? Is this a permanent change? So I think they're
Um,
talking about in the social hub, like if you go to the edge of the map, it doesn't teleport you.
so
You use
so the
portals.
edges of the map do actually work, but we're not using them in the alpha. So if you don't see that move to the next land when you get to the edge of the map, it's because you're not actually at the edge of the map. There may be like an invisible wall there or some blocks there that are preventing you from touching the edge of the map. We wanted to make the travel between these lands kind of focus on the portals. That was just a decision from the creative designers who built those maps. But you can travel from edge of map to the next land over. There may be some spots in some games where you may be able to kind of sneak closer to the wall than anticipated, but for the most part, I think those all got blocked off. But I know that I did myself travel from experience to experience by touching the edge before the alpha released. I almost clicked back to main and ended our progress.
Oh no.
Find a governor and ask to stay. Is this going to have a sad ending? Police Officer Paul, Governor Mary. What does Police Officer Paul have to say? Maybe the governor will tell me to talk to him. Dr. Jim. Governor Mary. So you want to join our community? You will have to prove that we can trust you. Our citizens need help. Talk to them. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Talk to Sven. Where's Sven?
Jusosa asks, is this with the Alpha Pass? Nope, this is in the Game Maker Gallery, which anybody can access. I have a link right here for the Game Maker itself. And if you download that, you can go ahead and play any game in the gallery, which I recommend you do. Fun time.
Find carrots. I saw carrots earlier.
I did too. They're actually the carrots I created.
Oh, cool. I also created carrots. We're gonna have to have a fight now for carrots.
Well, actually, what's funny is I actually used your carrots with my carrots were like the plant, and then I used yours that spawned from the plant so that the player would pick them up. Which is cool.
There you go. Yeah, mine aren't really like in the dirt. Even the only thing that I made like that was like the potato plant.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Okay. It leaves. Oh, so we dig them up and it leaves. It is the carrots that I made
super clever.
also.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's actually
Please.
almost exactly how I did it.
Nice.
So that's really cool.
I need to change that superfoods name though. I had named all of my plants with like, or all my foods, not just plants, but also like I have like pizza assets and all sorts of food, like fish and things like that. I had put that superfoods thing in the name, but then we started building collections, and I'm like, oh, so I could in the future just make a collection of all these things. I don't have to actually like label them that way for the search. So that'll be a feature that comes later. All right, bring the carrots back to Sven. Got the carrots. This will help our community a lot. All right, we
When's
helped
the next
Sven.
pass giveaway? The next pass giveaway will be soon. We'll drop a link in the chat.
Yep, right after we're done with this game. We are low on medical supply. Go to the hospital and find some medicine.
I've seen Savage Patch Kid ask this. Can experiences have direct audio routing? So audio features will be coming out soon.
Yeah, so we you may have noticed that the Dead Mouse hub plays like I think almost an entire Dead Mouse album. I was in there for like 20 minutes and I didn't hear a song repeat.
That's awesome. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it kept on playing different songs by Dead Mouse, and the Snoop Dogg's NFT song, it plays in both. Well, I shouldn't say both. Does it play? Does it play in the basement of Club XYZ? I don't remember.
Yeah, no. It definitely did a few days ago. Yesterday I was having
Okay.
some trouble with it, but I know it does play it.
Yeah.
Um,
And it does
yeah,
play in the NFT Institute, so
yeah.
you can hear that song there. So that is an example of us starting to set up some custom audio options, and those features will be coming to the Game Maker soon. Exactly how it's gonna work, I'm not sure. Whether you like upload the sound clip to like OpenSea as a host and then link it in, or if the audio file gets stored in your upload to the game. Um, I'm not sure exactly what that process is going to be, but we will definitely cover it here on the stream on a Saturday once that update comes out.
This is an interesting question. Following that up, are the songs DCMA free, DMCA free for streaming in the hub and all that stuff?
Yes, so all of the okay, I don't know about Dead Mouse. I believe that's something that got covered in our that was definitely a concern because that is something that we've had to be aware of as we've done advertising of our stuff through YouTube and Twitch. So I know Snoop Dogg's song is not owned by any of the record labels. It is his own uh, thing. Like he made it, produced it, he owns it outright. So the Snoop Dogg song will not get you a copyright strike. I'm not sure about the Dead Mouse stuff. I can look into that. Obviously, I've been streaming the hub with that music playing, but at the same time, you might have been hearing the song to kind of like overlaid between Joseph's and mine stream kind of separately, left and right side, as well as us talking over it. So I know that DMCA is a little sensitive. It can usually pick up on that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure with the Dead Mouse stuff. As far as other
Electris,
audio stuff goes, like putting in songs in your games and stuff, you definitely want to use like royalty free stuff or stuff that you make yourself or that you get made for you by a musician. Um, don't be putting Linkin Park on your land and expect to get away with it when you post a stream of it to YouTube.
Electris is giving you a hint here. They say that Lucy is in the house.
Oh, which house? There's a bunch of houses.
They say the house.
Probably this one.
Probably.
No.
Is there one that's open? Maybe.
Well, some of these houses. There we go. I was gonna say that I recognize some of these other houses, and I know the doors don't open on them, so that's why I was not sure which house it was. But this one,
Okay.
the engineer. Oh, of course, the engineer is gonna be in the one with the blacksmith sign. Duh. Sometimes when I'm on stream, I get like so focused on the conversation, I'm just kind of like running in circles and not paying attention to the game very well, and that's when I miss stuff.
Grayson's Slate says, my Vox editor does not have grid lines on it. I have yet to figure out how to get them on. The top of Vox Edit has a few options that you can cycle through, and they'll change the way your voxel models are displayed. So feel free to, poke around. That's how I learn programs. I just press things until it crashes, and then I open it up again. So do that, I think.
Okay, I should have all the metal parts, I think. Yeah, I found way more
Nice.
than 5, I think. So I already got them. Lucy, guess what?
Back so
Easy
soon.
peasy. Yeah, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. All right, we need to find medicine, and we need to go back to the gun store. I know where the gun store is. I don't know where the hospital is. I guess, oh, Sand Pharma, probably that.
Possibly.
That walker's stuck in the car, so we don't have to worry about him. Yeah, I tried going to the store. Oh, no!
Oh.
I can't hit them through the door. Aha! Weapons crate. Nice. All right, and to the hospital. The toy store's on fire! No, not the toys.
You were in front of the hospital at the beginning, Electric says.
Oh, okay. So not the pharmacy, an actual hospital. I have to go way back. Heck yeah, even pros button mash to figure things out. That is right, not Jackie Chan. I am a button masher all the way. We were talking about this on stream last night. I started waxing on about Mario and Sonic and Legend of Zelda. And wait, there's no hospital here.
The beginning. In the city. At the beginning, left in the city. You just passed it.
Kingdom says you could do the hat giveaway or you could sell it to me for $1,000. Well, funny enough, the hat's not minted yet. Planning on minting it tomorrow. But I see a hospital sign there. No? But there's no proven price for the... here it is. There's no proven price for the hat yet. We know that Wizzy the Blue, the first time he was ever sold was for something like $300, almost a year ago, which was a surprisingly high price, I think, for a giveaway item that, you know, nobody had ever bought it before. And now they're up to 1 ETH, which is about $4,000, depending on when you're looking at the price.
Crazy.
Yeah, when in the past day. With
10x on Wizzy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
well, at 10x but that's from zero.
Right, yeah.
You know, a year ago we had no idea what, like the Wizzy the Blue giveaways started before everybody was talking about NFTs, like on the news and stuff. So, like, we had no idea what was going to happen last year. Just the whole world went crazy last year. So,
yeah.
In more ways than one.
Trova says, how do I play with my friends in the same lobby? Well, if you're in the Alpha Hub, you can type in /instances with an S at the end, and it'll tell you your instance number, and then all your friend has to do is type in /join space and those 4 digits of the instance number, and they can join your instance with you.
Does have to be all lowercase, and you do have to hit enter to open it up in the chat. That's where you type those commands.
Huddle Hill says, I'd like to formally request a Wizzy the Yellow.
Well, there's the Golden Wizzy, Wizzy the Golden, which if you were staking back in April, I don't remember when it was. If you were staking a long time ago, those guys are still up there fighting. I want to know what their deal is. Oh, can I make it?
Oh, nice.
Oh. So the collision on this asset's a little goofy, but maybe I can.
Oh, interesting. I just saw you doing that on stream. Just walking over that. These guys definitely have some beef, though.
Yeah. Hey, what's your problem? Is this like military police versus Jet the Adventurer? Oh.
It's kind of funny. The actual mechanics kind of do look like, oh, you're killing one of them.
But yeah, if you were staking way back, then I don't remember what date specifically. Wizzy the Golden was the staking reward for then, and I'm not sure there's any other way to get him except by purchasing on OpenSea. I believe he's the only Wizzy that was minted by the Sandbox as opposed to being minted directly by me. And that's just because it was a staking reward. But he is an official Wizzy made by me, and he is eligible for the early access to the 10K Wizzy project that I am working on, as you can see from my avatar here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got to talk to Paul.
There is a question here. Are the 3 NFTs guaranteed from, I'm assuming you're saying from the Alpha Pass. So if you complete the Alpha Pass experience at the end of the Alpha, you will get those 3 NFTs if you complete all the quests along with the sand.
Yes, Wizzy the Blue gives access as well. So if you have a Wizzy character, if you have Wizzy the Blue, Wizzy the Orange, which is not minted or sent out yet, we're waiting for Polygon on that one because it's a lot to send out at once. Wizzy the Blue, Wizzy the Orange, Wizzy the Golden, or Santa Wizzy, all of those will give priority minting access So I haven't figured out exact dates and stuff. A lot of that is dependent on when the Polygon move happens. But all Wizzy holders will get early access to that stuff. For the hat, I haven't decided if that one's going to be included or not. I think it will be, because there's not going to be that many hats distributed out. I want to make sure that there's plenty of access for other people. So, people who are holding on to their Wizzies or who have bought a Wizzy will definitely be getting early access. I think the hat holders will also. All right, Jim. I don't remember where Jim is. Jim
Drew,
is...
the Alpha Pass will have 18 experiences in order to get those NFTs. So as the days unlock, as the weekdays go by, more experiences will unlock for the Alpha Pass holders, and there will be 18 different experiences that you need to visit.
The mythical Yeticorn says, I better take my Wiz off the market. I mean, that is up to you. I mean, if you want to get that avatar, you could still do that without having a Wizzy. So there's about, I want to say there's about 800 or so Wizzy items. Not all of them have been claimed. There's still a lot of unclaimed Wizzy the Goldens. So people will want to do that in order to be eligible. So there's 200 Wizzy the Blues. There's going to be 200 Wizzy the Oranges. So that's 400. I'd say probably about 800 or so Wizzy holders will be eligible for early minting, but it's a 10K project, so it's less than 10% of the whole thing. So there will still be a chance, even if you sell Wizzy or whichever one you have. You just said a Wiz, so I don't know which one it was. Wizzy was one of the colors. But yeah, there will still be a chance. Totally up to you. If that 1 ETH or whatever price you have it listed at is worth it to sell, that's totally your option. How do you claim Wizzy the Orange? So Wizzy the Orange is an airdrop. All the airdrops are already accounted for. So I have already made note. Wizzy for 5 sand?
Sign me up.
Yeah. Heck, if anybody lists a Wizzy anything for 5 sand, I'm buying it and claiming it back.
Anything that says Wizzy on it.
Yeah, that's Mr. Winning said 5. Oh, I didn't see that.
Probably 5 ETH. There was a question here. It says, if we get the pass on the 19th, will there still be enough time to complete everything? I'd say, you know what? I say depending on how you play games, really.
Yeah.
But if you can manage to play all 18 experiences in one day, I think that will be possible very easily.
So I can clear up a few things. In order to claim all of the alpha rewards, you only need to get up to level 5. If you go to sandbox.game, you go to the alpha page, and you go to rewards. You can see that to get all 3 NFTs and the total of 1,000 sand, you only have to get to level 5. And note, I've only played the experiences as they've released. So we've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 alpha quests so far, and we're already at level 4. And if you're watching it on stream, like a lot of those, you can get these if you already know the layout of the maps. You can get those first few in just like an hour or two. So in order to get the full amount of rewards, you could definitely do that all in one day. And for 1,000 sand and 3 NFTs, I would make the time to do it. Because unless you have a job that makes, $6,000 a day, I think you might be able to call out sick. So yeah, I would definitely prioritize time to set a few hours just to get all of your rewards if you get an alpha pass. But yes, up until Uh, 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 you've got until, well, it doesn't say the day. You have 15 days, 18 hours, 7 minutes, and 56 seconds to complete the alpha quests before the claiming period begins.
The Dragon NFT is going to be worth it alone. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for those NFTs. Those 3 NFTs are
They
super
look
cool.
hot.
I'm
They are.
excited.
I didn't make any of these, but they look so good. Yeah,
I
and
think I
this
saw
is
the alpha gate in one of the preview trailers, and it's massive. It's so cool. Like, it's not just a normal door. It's a large gate.
hmm, the old settlement. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Was this area closed off before? I didn't even notice it before.
I didn't even see it. So, this is great. This is I like
This,
games that are open world like this.
yeah,
Very cool.
but it's got a good scope, and except for not knowing where the hospital was, because I couldn't remember. But there was a waypoint on it, so I just wasn't paying close enough attention. I just chopped down a tree. Oops. Can I chop down all the
Interesting.
trees? I can chop down all the trees.
Oh, RuneScape,
just,
here we go.
we could just clear the forest. Yes, I want to make a U bow. I can't talk. A U bow, right? U was pretty good, right? I think it's been a long time since I
Yeah,
played RuneScape.
me too. Many years.
Get a rune axe. All right, we're about halfway done with this quest. Is this
So,
game a
real
2
Death
by
Note.
2? Oh, go ahead.
I'm not sure. Real Death Note. You will need to complete the quests again after you get the pass. So if you
Correct.
completed some of the quests and you haven't received the pass yet, once you receive it, you will need to redo them.
Yeah, so you can view like pre-pass ownership as like a tutorial run if you want. Um, but you will need to recomplete those quests because what the dashboard is looking for is after you've had the pass, it unlocks that experience bar, and you do need that experience bar to fill up in order to pass those. Before you get the alpha pass, the experience bar does not fill up.
Yeah. Electra says this is a 3x3, by the way.
Okay, I was feeling it was at least a 2 by 2 based on the scope. When you look down across the map and you can see that in both directions things are fading out. Whoa!
Right. Oh, what the? I just saw that.
I think they were already there. I went in on the other side of that wall, so I just kind of like wandered out and was like looking around and not paying attention to what was right next to me. All right. When are you
When will
going to
Alpha
send me
pass?
the alpha pass? I'm not going to send you an alpha pass at all. Brasilco, I believe you won an alpha pass on a previous day. So if you won on the Wednesday stream, you should have the ability to claim your pass already. Go to nft.sandbox.game, click on one of those alpha pass links. They all go to the same place. Go to that alpha pass page and click the claim button, and you will be able to pay the gas fee and claim. Brasilco won this stream. Oh, he won just today. I am
Oh,
terrible with names. I apologize. I am the worst. So
yeah.
I am really bad with names. So just like I said, I was bad with numbers earlier. It just kind of falls out of my head. I have not had quite enough caffeine today either. So, yes. So you won today. Congratulations again. I'm an idiot sometimes. So you will be able to claim it on Thursday. The way the claim works is that our technical guys set up a contract with a list of whitelisted addresses that allows you to claim the pass. So that claim button only shows up if you're connected with your wallet. So they update that contract on Thursdays. That's actually why you see multiple on the NFT .sandbox.game. That's why you see there's like 3 there right now, because there's been 3 different distributions of those passes. So on Thursday, go to that page. You should also receive an email that says congratulations, and it'll link you right to that page. And then you'll be able to claim on Thursday. So if you want to, you can go ahead and start playing now with the free events, but you are also welcome to wait and let yourself earn the experience needed to complete the alpha pass all at once instead of experiencing things for the first time. Oh, I'm supposed to report back to Mary. What am I doing? I'm just running around for no reason.
Someone else just said once you start explaining something, you just walk around, which I
Yeah.
just started noticing.
I do.
I think that's good though. You don't want to miss anything in the game, while
It lets me test the edges. I like testing the edges, and I can also do it without thinking about where I'm going.
Right, yeah.
My I can't really talk and do things at the same time, which is real bad. Like when I'm driving. Like, if somebody's trying to have a conversation with me while I'm driving, I'm like, I'm not listening to you. I'm paying attention to the road. If I'm driving on the highway, I can have a conversation. But as soon as I start, like, trying to pay attention to where I'm going, I'm like, no. I can listen to music, though. Like, I'll jam out and, like, sing to songs while taking directions and try to navigate somewhere. For whatever reason, music doesn't distract me, but having to engage...
They say that music uses a different side of your brain than conversations.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, there's people that have a hard time speaking and that can sing perfectly, which is really interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And people who like may have like a stutter or something when they speak, but have no trouble singing. So that's definitely, I think my brain for like conversation stuff just like thinks way too hard about talking. So as soon as I have to start like listening to what and understand what people mean, and as soon as I have to start saying things in response, my brain's just like, okay, all other activity stops right now. So that's why, but I can run around.
Yeah, I have the same exact thing. That's really interesting. Oh, someone's asking, have both raffles occurred? After this game is complete, the second form link will be dropped. So there's one more to come.
Frida Omen, why am I just jumping around? I just explained that for the past like 3 minutes. So if you go to the staking site, it doesn't show. It does not show. I do not have multi-threading. I have an Intel brain.
That's
Go Team Red. Yay, Threadripper. What do I have? I have a Ryzen, not a Threadripper.
That joke is for like the 10 of us.
The 10 of us that, but I'm with how many people are watching, I am sure that there are plenty of people who know the difference between Intel and AMD. Poor Intel. All right, so if you go to the staking page, it does not show anything here. You can click on any 3 of these; they will send you to the same place. And then you click on either this claim or this claim button. Basically, all of them lead you back to here, which is why when I shared this link in the chat, I just shared the link for this page. This is the Alpha Pass asset. You see there's 5,000 minted. There's 1,690 people who have claimed their passes. There's still a bunch of people who haven't claimed their passes that they've won, because there should be over 2,000 owners now.
Check your emails, people.
Yeah, check your email. Sorry, I got overexcited. So check your emails or just go to this page. I'm going to share this in the chat again. You may have won an Alpha Pass and not realized it. Make sure that you are logged in. Oh, actually, can I delete that? I can't delete my own posts. Oh, well. I mean, the link is valid. I was just going to take out this tracking thing because I'm going to share the link again. This like tells the site statistics, like how many like unique visitors there are, stuff like that. So I'm just sharing the bare URL here. So if you go to this page, see how it says sell for me right now? That's because I'm in the alpha, so I could sell my pass. Actually, if you've claimed, you won't see the sell button. I have it because I have admin access. I can put things up for sale. That ecosystem's not open to everybody yet, so you won't see a sell button. But you will see a claim button here if you are eligible for a claim, you're logged in, and you have not claimed yet. Can I not claim the golden chest anymore? I don't know. Can you, Cosmogrod, can you go to the chest page? I think the other claims were taken down briefly to focus on the alpha. They will be coming back. So, yeah. How many passes are available yet? It should be about 2,000 because we did the 1,000 for the landowner lottery, and then I think about 1,000 for the first Thursday giveaway. I don't have the exact numbers on that myself. The last giveaway will be happening as soon as we are done with this game. Good job, our people can now reclaim it and expand our community. Come back when you're ready for your next task. There's more. There's an old bridge that needs repairing. One of our men blew himself up on that bridge in order to protect our settlements.
Jeez.
Carl. Well, not Carl. Carl's dad. You need to collect some materials and repair it. Carl. Well, not. For some reason, I can't remember the name of the main character. Oh, maybe this is why we can chop the trees down. Hey, there we go. All the trees have a quest marker on them.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. I'm glad I didn't cut them all down first. That would be a lot of work, though. Oh, you can't cut down the thicker ones.
Lucian Gaming says they have a claim button and they clicked, but nothing happened.
Make sure that your wallet is unlocked.
Yeah.
I would say that's the first thing. So
we have a bunch of spam. Thank you for that. Here's that. Goodbye. Goodbye. We have a nice
I see them
button
disappearing. There we go. Great. Thank you, Touche.
Yep.
You got to it even before I could click on them. I went to click and they disappeared before my eyes.
That's wonderful. Look at all these beautiful people coming in and saying hi. Thank you for that. Just
can you
ban hammers here?
Yeah. Nice. Hey, we got raided by a spam bot. Cool.
Nice. Love all the love.
There's a few extra back here I'm trying to get rid of. All right, I think we cleaned up most of them. All right.
We're popular now.
You're popular now. You know, it's funny. We got some bot spammers a long time ago when we didn't have a lot of viewers, and I'm like, why? Like, what do you expect to accomplish with that? We only had 50 viewers.
A lot of you want to be famouses.
Oh, yeah, that was usually what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to be famous? I'm like, well, we're working on it. I think we got it covered.
Is the form, do we need to use Sand or MetaMask address wallet? So MetaMask is your Sand wallet. It should be the same thing. Your ETH wallet is your Sand wallet as well. So when the form link drops, that is the wallet address you want to use. Will you be able to rent? Let me get this question. Will you? I think the question was, will you be able to rent pieces of your land out?
Not so. As far as I know, you won't be able to subdivide your land. You could rent to multiple people, and as the landlord, you could say okay, you have, this space to work on. You have this space to work on, and we are working on sort of team building mechanics, so that way. I'm not sure if we'll have multiplayer building, kind of like Halo Forge, where you're playing in a multiplayer map, placing items, or I guess you could do that in Gary's mod with multiplayer. It's not. I don't know if we're gonna have that or not. That would be cool, but what we could do at least is have the ability for multiple accounts to access a game experience for editing. We are working towards that specifically, so you could kind of have what we'd call a lockout, tagout system, where when somebody is actively editing, it kind of locks out the other users. and that way they can make their changes. They can save. It will synchronize to the server, and then I need to actually build the bridge. uh, I was like, go back to Mary. I got all the supplies, and she just sent me back to the bridge. Like, go finish the job, dummy. So the what you don't want to have happen is multiple people working on the same game file at the same time, but not seeing what the other person is doing, because that gets confusing and can cause like synchronization issues. So, but we do want to have it so teams of people can build. So if you are a landowner, you could give access to like a team of your tenants, if you will, so they could work in a space. And have multiple people working on the same game map. And then, of course, as landlord, you would have the ability to evict. So if somebody starts like griefing your space, we do have cloud backups, so you can recover old save files. That's actually currently working with everybody's save games right now. So if something like super bad glitches and like totally locks you out of the game that you worked on for 100 hours, we do have the ability to recover those files. They are cloud backed up automatically. And we hope to have an interface for that so people can recover their own backups all by themselves pretty soon in the future. So that should make working with teams a lot safer too. Very nice. You have proven yourself. You can stay in our settlement. There is one problem, though. We don't have any empty houses left. You'll have to build it. You see those constructions over there? Pick any of those and build yourself a house. Oh.
Nice. That's cool. There's 2 questions I want to get to real quick. One of them is going to be, is it actually faster to run jump versus sprint? There are different mechanics. You can actually set those attributes in the game. Right now, I find it faster to roll if you're trying to get around faster.
Yeah.
To do like speed runs or something like that. So there's that. And then there's...
I think straight up running is a little bit faster than rolling, but not by much. And it depends on, like you said, it depends on what the game developer has set to be like the run speed. If they use a custom avatar, they can set up different walk and run speeds. So there's variables in there.
There's another quick question from Keat. Says, do you need programming skills to make a game like this? Keat, no, you don't. You can just download the Game Maker, and it is kind of a WYSIWYG, if you know what that is. So if what you see is what you get, you can kind of just set parameters and...
I've never heard it said that way, but I like it. WYSIWYG.
How do you say it?
What you see is what you get. I just say it. Well, yeah. I've never had to say it out loud. I've never actually said it to somebody before. I've just read it. Yeah,
you can kind of just place things, and you can kind of set the parameters. Give it a try if you have any experience with. Even if you don't have experience, I've learned it for the first time in March, and I'm now building for the Sandbox. So there is another question here. Is it possible to share an alpha pass with a friend? You can share your alpha pass. You can send it back and forth to each other to unlock those experiences, but only one of you will be able to claim the rewards at the end. So whoever has the pass at the end.
Yeah, and so if you want your friend to to play, make sure you trust them. If you're expecting the pass back, make sure it's somebody that you really trust, and don't just send it away.
For sure.
Of course, Alex likes the name WYSIWYG. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Why don't you like the name WYSIWYG? Is the real question. I
think it's such a fun thing to say. I don't remember where I first heard it. It was years ago, but it was on like a tutorial video that was like, "Oh, are you building with the WYSIWYG?" And I was like, "That is wonderful."
Migs of N says, "I won the hat yesterday. I remember your name from yesterday. I've been clueless how to redeem it. You do not have to redeem it. I will send it to you directly. I am going to be gifting those through OpenSea. Like I said earlier, they are going to be minted most likely tomorrow, and I will be giving them out to the first few winners that we have. I did the same thing with the Wizzy the Blue ones. So all of the NFT awards that people win on stream here, I airdrop it to them myself. But when it comes to the alpha passes, that's not an NFT I have in my wallet that I can send to people. I mean, technically I have one, but it's mine. So what happens with that is I give the winner addresses to our tech guys who add them to the whitelist on Thursdays. So if you win an alpha pass, they will be claimable on Thursday. Can you put capes on avatars in Vox Edit? Yes, well, there's no cape node, but you can expand the torso size, the chest size of the avatar to accommodate a cape section. And if you make equipment, you could make an animated cape equipment. You can use the chest equipment piece, and you can add custom nodes to the equipment pieces, and you could even create a flapping cape in that. I think I'm actually going to do that because that sounds really cool. If I can
really
click the green claim button, does that mean it's available for me? Yes, it does. Bastion, if you see a green claim button, that means you have won an alpha pass. Go and claim it. Do not wait.
Congratulations.
I mean, you could wait for tomorrow. The gas will probably be cheaper tomorrow to claim, but yeah. If you see a green claim button on the alpha pass page, that means that you have won one. And I will share that link. Is pass. Let me get back to it real quick
They
here.
had an unclaimed pass. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Yeah, we learn new things on stream here all the time. All right, let me go to the marketplace. So you can go to nft.sandbox.game and click on any one of those 3 passes that you, like I said, they all go to the same place. It's just because there's multiple claim contracts that multiple ones show up there, but they all point to the same marketplace asset, which is the claim pass, or the pass claim. So let's see. Let me get back to it here. Alpha pass. There we go. I typed in pass and it didn't show up. I don't know why. But I had to type in alpha and it worked. All right. This is the alpha pass asset page. So all those claim links point you to this page on the marketplace. And if you see a green claim button, then you are eligible to claim it. You can click that button, make sure your wallet is unlocked, and you will be able to claim the pass. But be careful. Do not click random links you see from other people. The link that you see in the chat now came from me. It either shows up as the Sandbox account, or it might show up as Restream, depending on what platform you're on. That's the tool that we use for streaming. So that is how you can get to the claim. But don't be clicking on random links you see with your wallet unlocked, because that is a vector for danger.
Electra says, what did you think of the game? I loved it, Electra.
It was
I
great.
Love your open world format. Yeah.
I thought it was very clearly laid out. Besides me being kind of dumb and not remembering where the hospital was, everything else was straightforward. I wasn't confused or lost at any point. It was fun. Bastion says $86 gas fees. Yeah, except think about it. If you 1,000 sand, which even with sand dropping down, the lowest it got was $5. So I don't know what it's at right now. I think it bounced up a little bit.
We are at $6 exactly right now.
$6. So you claim that pass for $86, and then you have to claim the rewards at the end of the season after the 20th. That's $6,000. So do the $80 claim, or like I said, wait till Sunday. Sunday the gas is usually cheaper. It could be as low as like $50 to claim on a Sunday. You never know. But I would not wait too long. Go and claim it, because the sand is way more than the gas price for the claim. Plus you get those 3 NFTs, which are going to be hard to come by in the future. So,
and the gas prices are sometimes a little bit deceiving. Like, it'll maybe say you spend, it's asking for 86, and then you notice that your MetaMask transaction maybe went through for 70 or something like that. So usually it overshoots what you're going to pay there. So you don't really it's not that big of
Yeah.
a deal. But I would definitely do it before the weekdays because the weekdays gas prices go way, way, way up.
Can I tell you how to join the giveaway? Yes, I absolutely can, because we are doing the giveaway right now. This is giveaway number 2 for an Alpha Pass. I just dropped the form in the chat, and one of my daughters is banging on the door like a horde of angry walkers.
My dog decided to start chiming in on the conversation as well.
You need me to fix it?
There's
Okay,
the
I'll fix
form
it
link,
later.
guys. You can fill that out.
I'll talk to you soon.
Fix it. Put it.
Oh, you want me to put
Our
it on
Goobs,
you?
congratulations. That is awesome.
Argoobs, I know that name. Alex, you're my hero. I was able to claim one and didn't even know. That's right. That's why I shared that link in the chat, because some people have not been checking their email and did not realize that they had a pass to claim. But if you have a pass to claim, it will show up with that green claim button. So absolutely check that page. Good.
The form does close in a few minutes, guys.
Yes.
Yosip, you can go ahead and fill that out. Only fill it out once, because duplicates do get removed. So, and then that will go out.
What are the
close out soon?
What are the privileges of owning Wizzy the Orange or Santa? So, all of the Wizzies will give you early access to the 10K Wizzy avatar project that I'm working on. There are other events that I want to do with them in the future, but nothing I'm ready to share yet. But the 10K project is officially announced. It is something that I am working on. There are going to be all sorts of colorful, unique Wizzies that you will be able to claim or mint. You'll be able to mint them later. So we are waiting for the move to Polygon for that. But if you are holding one of those, I will be announcing a time and probably give people a week to decide whether they want to buy or trade or whatever they need to do to get one, so that way they can get in on the early whitelisting for minting a Wizzy avatar. So, all right. Let's see. I see the form has been reshared in the chat by Zaichu and Touche, and that is the correct form link, so you can go ahead and click on those. They are safe.
Where do you see my wallet address in the profile? You want to show people
I can,
that?
yep,
one more time?
absolutely. So if we go to sandbox.game, you click on your username or your user icon in the top right corner right next to the shopping cart. Click profile, and it is right here. Right here. So if you've set up like social links, it'll show your social links there, your website, and then your wallet address. And you can click this copy button, and it'll say address copy to clipboard. That is the address that you want to use, because that is the one that you'll want to be logged in with when you go to the dashboard in order to claim. Joe Farah, hey, you are finally streaming early, not at 4 a.m. in my country. Yes, I know. Because of Joseph's day job and because I am on vacation to spend time with my kids, we had a much later stream than we normally do on weekdays, and so it was pretty late. But Saturdays, it's always at 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 7 p.m. UTC, so it's a much more accessible time to people all around the world. This was the time during the weekdays was actually pretty nice for people on the West Coast and going out into the Pacific, because usually we're streaming at like 4 a.m. for some of them in Australia and stuff like that. So
yeah, it was a nice change of pace for me. It was like afternoon streams. I'm
Can
wide
we
awake during those.
can we redeem Sandbox points? I don't know what that means. Are there
Neither do
points on
I.
YouTube? Is YouTube's
Oh,
YouTube's.
channel points. Maybe channel points they're talking about for Twitch.
But they're on
no,
YouTube.
Oh, in that case.
Yeah. I'm
You
so
got me.
confused. I don't know what YouTube points are. If you're talking about sand is a cryptocurrency. It is money. So, some people might say it's like a Chuck E. Cheese token, but you can actually cash out sand for your currency. You can cash out sand to Ethereum, or directly to another currency if you're on a platform that supports that. I believe Binance and Gemini both support those. I think I put the wrong address in the form and can't refill it out. Well, Jasper Thomas, if you are selected as the winner, give me a shout out in the chat. My DMs are open on Twitter. If you go to Kamisazi, that's at Kamisazi on Twitter, then I can fix that address. But I will have questions to make sure that I can verify your identity. I am not just don't even try to mess with me, because I will just block you if you are trying to say, oh, I won, but change the address to this. I won't put up with that, because there's other information that's in that form that you won't know if you're trying to pull a fast one. So, all right, what was the next game? We had another game that was mentioned, didn't we?
There was a few, yeah. There was one on the actual Twitter post. They said that it's the only one that you haven't played on the Twitter post. They said.
Okay.
So
let me go
take
back
a
to
look
that.
here. It's on page 120. It's called Game Jam. The Walking Dead Game Jam Safety.
Safety.
It says, yeah, just a quick level, 10 minutes ish to complete.
Watch me take half an hour.
Because
I'll start talking and running in circles. Can convert sand straight into Ren BTC if you want. I've never heard of Ren BTC, but yeah, sand is just a regular cryptocurrency. So if you're on an exchange or on a swap site like Uniswap, or I think Sushi Swap and some others support sand, a bunch supports sand, then you can make that conversion. Personally, I use Uniswap. So Binance is blocked in my state. There's some U.S. states that support Binance.us. There are other states, like the ones where Joseph and I live, that do not. So I could use Gemini. I need to look into that. I haven't had a chance to do research on Gemini yet. They are partnered with us, though, but so is Binance. And I started using Coinbase. So I go to Uniswap. I switch sand out for Ethereum, and then I put the Ethereum in Coinbase and cash out when I need to. I haven't been doing that a lot lately because there's been a lot of cool stuff to buy with sand lately. So that's what I've been doing with my sand. I've been buying NFTs and stuff. Will we be using Matic for gas fees when the change is to Polygon? Yes, I believe. I'm not entirely sure how the Matic system works. It's either
going to be Matic.
Yeah.
So everything on Polygon will work. Yeah.
Somebody said gas free at some point, but maybe they just meant that it's so cheap compared to Ethereum because it's like a penny for gas fees that it's basically gas free. But yeah, I would think that Matic is a safe bet. Gemini is great for trading sand. Yeah, I need to check out Gemini. It's been on my list of things to do. I just got very comfortable with Coinbase, even though I know it's not the most efficient or cheap option. It's just where I've been for the past 3 years, so it's where I've been comfortable. Also, I accidentally sent sand. Don't send sand straight to Coinbase, because I think I sent a quite significant amount of sand to Coinbase, and it's still there. I just can't use it because Coinbase does not support sand. So it's like a little secret savings account that hopefully Coinbase, if you're watching, please support sand so I can reclaim the sand that I sent to my Coinbase ETH wallet accidentally. Pretty please. I think it's like worth like $10,000 now.
Oh my gosh.
This was when sand was like 4 cents and I sent a lot of it. Yeah.
Nice little savings account.
Yeah, just nice little Easter egg. It's like when a squirrel buries a nut and they forget where it is and then you get a tree. Well, I'm the squirrel. That's, and I buried some sand. All right. What was this? Sorry, I forgot.
Safety on page 121 now, they say in the chat.
121. Okay. Safety. There we go. You finally found some survivors. Try to join them in their safe meta compound by iBomber. Cool. All right. But before we do that, we are going to do the last drawing here. All right. I am closing the form now. This is the last alpha drawing from the stream for this week, but we are doing more drawings again next week. Touche, do you want to post my Twitter, my pinned tweet with the schedule in the chat while I'm checking this list? Checking it twice.
Here you go, guys. Copy link and dropped. There is the schedule.
All right.
Next stream is... Looks like it's Tuesday at
Well,
2 a.m.
depends on where you
UTC,
live.
Monday
UTC,
on
yeah.
9 p.m. Yeah. So
Yeah.
9 p.m. on the East Coast of the U.S. if you're here, EST time.
That's right. Yeah, so I put I guess it makes more sense if you think about the time zones if I had switched them in position, but I think more people are probably in the UTC, so
Yeah. Totally.
we put the UTC time first, so it is technically Tuesday at 2 a.m. I mean, not technically, literally, it's Tuesday at 2 a.m. for UTC, but it is still Monday for me. I will still call it the Monday stream. All right. I'm not seeing any
Ooh.
duplicates here. It's looking good.
iBomber says that there's a hidden Easter egg in this game specifically made for you, Alex.
Oh. Okay. All right. It might take longer than 10 minutes then. All right. I'm seeing a couple of duplicates, meaning people are logging in with multiple Gmail addresses to circumvent, but it's very easy to see those because you have the same wallet address. Don't go make them extra wallets just for this, please. Keep it fair for everybody.
Let's be fair.
Keep it fair for everybody. All right, so out of 616 valid entries, I'm going to do the roll on screen since somebody asked about that earlier. I don't usually pull it over just because nobody ever asked me to. So what did I say? 615 or 616, sorry. Generate number 123. And that is, scroll all the way up to the top.
BKWDZ, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it says, he says, how's there 616? There's only 300 in the chat. This is going out to YouTube and Twitter as well. So there's multiple people across different
Twitch,
platforms.
Twitter, YouTube, DLive, and Facebook, and there's another one besides DLive, and I can't remember what it's called. DLive. I don't. It doesn't show me like a link to it really. Hazmat says, "I've lost all hope." Don't lose all hope. Don't lose all hope. There's still like 3,000 passes that have to get given away.
Yeah.
We only do 2 on this stream, but there's about 1,000 given out every week on the official Twitter. Periscope is not a thing anymore. Periscope is now just Twitter. Yeah, it has. I'm sorry, Hazmanix. I shouldn't have said the name. I will make it very clear when I'm saying the giver. So at least give 5. I was given permission to give 2. I'm not in control of this. I was given permission to give 2. But our official Twitter is doing the contest where they're giving out almost 1,000, somewhere around 1,000. I don't know the exact number, but somewhere around 1,000 every week on Twitter on Thursdays. So enter those daily weekday contests Monday through Friday, and it will give you a lot more opportunities. You can enter all 5 contests. That gives you 5 lottery tickets into that drawing.
Yep.
All right, so the winner for the drawing is number 123.
Ooh.
That is, I don't know how to say this. Mahakaneko.
Congratulations.
From Twitch. Congratulations, you just won an Alpha Pass.
Woo.
And that contract, as I said before, is updated on Thursdays. So on Thursday, you should be getting an email, and you will be able to claim your pass on Thursday. And that will give you plenty of time to play through all the alpha content and get up to level 5 on your pass to claim all the rewards. You do not have to complete every quest. You don't even have to play all 18 levels to claim all the rewards. We would like for you to play everything, but you only have to get to level 5. Mr. Winning says, that's my wife.
That's my wife. Congratulations, Mr.
Woo!
Winning.
You're winning in many ways here.
That's so
Question,
awesome. Congratulations.
Is it possible that we may have won an alpha, but the claim was not there yet, but we will get it next week? Well, I mean, I would say if you haven't seen that you've won a pass, just keep doing those daily contests. They're only on weekdays. They don't do weekend ones. But keep doing those weekday contests. Literally 1,000 of those passes are being given out each week. So, don't give up. Don't lose heart. And if you think you may have possibly won, and you're just not sure, just go to. Oh, I lost the link. I guess I can. Which one is it? Alpha Pass. Here it is. Go to the Alpha Pass asset page on the marketplace and see if you have a green claim button where I have this blue sell one. See if you have a green claim button there. And that is what you're looking for to be able to claim. And it is worth the gas fee. Believe me, the sand is so much worth it. I think that somebody estimated that the without counting the NFTs, the claim gas fee is only something like 3% of the total sand reward.
Our Goob says,
oh, go ahead.
Alex, how the heck was I able to claim one? How do I see if I was a Twitter winner? You can check your emails to see if you won on Twitter, the email that you used to sign the form there.
Yeah, you should have gotten an email to the address that you signed up with. May have gone to your spam, may have been filtered out into another folder from your inbox. But they are emailing people when they win. Will Mac version come in the alpha? Not during the alpha event. There's not a Mac version coming out during the alpha event. If you have a Mac, I would recommend getting Boot Camp and installing Windows. If you are a little bit on the nerdy side, it's not that hard to do. You want to make sure you have enough hard drive space for having a second operating system on your Mac, but Boot Camp usually works pretty well. Was the second Alpha Pass form raffled already? We just announced the winner. Congratulations again to Mahakaneko from Twitch. When buying land, is it faster to use MetaMask than Bitski? Last time I was on, it took 12 hours and it was all booked before I can press buy. So I don't know if MetaMask or Bitski is faster than the other. Thank you, Kodazeni. Theta. Theta is the name of the one I can never remember. I find it funny that I knew immediately just Theta out in the chat. I just knew that we were talking about that like 5 minutes ago. All right, we are playing one more game today. I've been told that it's a short 10-minute game, which means we'll be here for a couple hours as I try to find this Easter egg. Who made, I don't remember who made the it was Andy Ritchie, right? Made made the little bubble map with the concert. Yeah, and it took me like 2 hours to like figure out the Easter egg. Because I couldn't, he's like, oh, like the landscape changed. Look for the part that's different. I'm like, my brain is mush. I don't remember what that looked like over there.
No, that was my game that you were trying to play, the landscape change one for the Hermit and the Festival, where the statue disappears.
Oh, that was you. Okay. It's because Andy Ritchie's avatar was in it. That confused me.
That's right.
I knew that Lil Bubble was in there and that Andy Ritchie was in there. And I knew it was
need to
like...
be done the same day for the Alpha Quest. No, they do not.
The daily Twitter contest needs to be done the same day as the tweet.
Yes. I thought they meant the daily quests. So the quests that come out, you can complete them throughout the week and everything.
Yeah, so the alpha quests can be completed in any order on any day, as long as that land has been opened up. So you can, if you get an alpha pass next week, you can do the alpha quest from the main hub then. It doesn't matter what day. You can do them in any order, any day. But if you're doing the Twitter contest to try to get an alpha pass, you do have to do it the same day as that tweet. They go out. I had a time listed. I don't have that tab open anymore. But you've got about 24 hours from when that tweet is made until when that closes. It might be closer to like 20 hours, I think. So as soon as you see that tweet, most of those contests, if you understand the objective, they only take about 10 minutes to do. But if you need a hint, if you're not understanding, like scroll down through the people who have already commented and see what they did, and you can cheat a little bit that way. What is the special giveaway for Christmas? I don't know yet. I haven't really. My brain has been a little bit elsewhere with the alpha going on. I haven't really thought about Christmas yet. We want to do a Santa Wizzy auction for charity, but I feel like we could probably do maybe one Santa Wizzy giveaway as like a special Christmas event or something.
Very lucky person.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll talk to Joseph about what we want to do. A Wizzy Christmas hat, that could be cool. That could be very cool. Maybe we'll make that like 10 and give one away a year. Maybe.
Ooh.
Make it like a super rare one. Because really, I do have like a 10-year outlook on the Sandbox. I plan to be here for a very long time. People say stuff like, "Oh, rug pull," or like, this is this. They're gonna cash out, and like, I mean, heck, we should have cashed out like a week ago, right? When sand was at $8.
Right.
Like we missed our chance. So like we're not planning on leaving. We have so much to do. This is, like I said earlier, this is day one of our vision for the Sandbox. We have so much more planned, and we have a very long-term outlook for this.
Most of us are here because we actually really, really enjoy playing these games and stuff. So
Yeah.
once I find something that I like to do, I tend to stick with it for a very long time, you know?
Yeah, we're here for the long term, and we hope that everybody else is too. All right, so the zombies are coming. Please ask Judith Grimes for shelter in the nearby meta compound. She's always happy and waving. Okay. All right. Very first thing I see is a path that. So we got an eye bomber. Little signature there. Stop. Don't tell me what to do. Oh. Okay, we got a maze. Oh, we got walkers in the maze. We got to watch out for that. Can I get the NFT rewards if I buy an Alpha Pass on OpenSea? That is correct. You can. So all you need is to have the Alpha Pass in your wallet that is associated with your Sandbox account. Okay. I don't think they can hurt me through there.
And make sure you are only buying the legitimate Alpha Pass from the Sandbox assets. It's verified. I'm linking it here in the chat just in case anyone doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show them what it looks like on screen too. So this has 608 likes. It has 1.7k owners. There's 5k total. It's got a whole ton of views. It's got what else has it got? It's got the official verified Sandbox assets. It's got the blue check, which is at the end of the name. If you hover over it, it says verified collection. If you see this blue check like in the user profile icon, not legit. If it says the Sandbox and the B is capital or the O is a 0, not legit. It's the Sandbox assets verified. It's the only verified the Sandbox assets. There are other verified Sandbox accounts. If you go to the Sandbox, that's the land. See this one? This verified collection, the Sandbox is just the land. Okay. So make sure if you're buying from OpenSea, make really sure that it's the verified collection. This will show up on every single page. So do not buy it if it does not have the verified collection on it. And as soon as you have that Alpha Pass in your account, You will be able to play the alpha events, all 18 of them. Not all. Not all at once. Like the 18, they're still rolling out. They still open up day by day. Having the alpha pass doesn't mean they all open at once. But you will be able to play all of them once they all unlock, and you'll be able to claim the rewards at the end of the month. If you have an alpha pass and you have earned all the experience, and it says that you are eligible for all the rewards when the claim process starts, and you sell your pass, you will not be able to claim your rewards. In order to claim the rewards, you have to be holding the pass. Whoever bought the pass from you will be able to go and play the quests, earn their XP, and claim the rewards. So, absolutely, if you want to claim the rewards, hold on to your pass. You can use the pass as an asset in a game on a land. Anybody can make any NFT a gate item to play on their land. So if somebody wanted to use the coins that I made here as a ticket to play their game, they could do that. If somebody wanted to make a game exclusive for people who have the Vogu Patrician's helmet, they could do that. If somebody wanted to make a Care Bears land that you have to have a Queen Petunia asset, they could do that. So just because the alpha is over doesn't mean that the utility of the pass has totally disappeared. Both the Sandbox and other users could use the alpha pass as a gated item. So if you wanted to make like an OG Sandbox alpha players club, you could say, hey, you got to show your alpha pass to get in. That's totally up to the community to make those sorts of things. And the Sandbox can choose to do things like that too. I don't know of any plans for the alpha pass after the alpha ends, but it's not like it's a totally useless thing afterwards. You hold on to that ticket and you can do some cool stuff with it. You can even just use it as a trophy and just display it if you wanted.
What I plan on doing. The Mythical Yeticorn asks, will Snoop Dogg Early Access have any prizes involved? So if you actually go to the Sandbox page for that, you can see that it says play to earn on that. So if you are part, I'll drop a link for that page right here. You can actually see that one of the things that it says that the benefits are is a play to earn experience. So yeah.
Not the kid zombies.
Oh no.
They're not even chasing me though. I feel bad that that one's creepy.
That is very disturbing.
It's like cute. I like the bunny on her dress.
It is reminding me of a very like Tim Burton-y kind of scary thing.
Yeah. Totally.
I saw the other day someone made a really cool Tim Burton inspired tree. It's like all curly and stuff. Looks
street?
Awesome. Tree, sorry.
Oh, tree. Got it.
Yeah. Find little waving Judith first in case you forgot. iBomber says in the chat.
Oh. I remember that I'm supposed to be looking for waving Judith, but I kind of like I like clearing, so I don't have to worry about enemies.
Exploring is one of the best parts of these.
Although, did it say where Judith is? Is she in the maze? Oh, there's a stop sign there, so I don't think I can get in there yet.
Do you have any quests that are hidden right now?
Nope.
Okay.
Waving Judith. Oh, right here. Hi, I'm Judith. Want to live in our meta compound? Please find my friends and help them with their quests. Find Daryl. Oh,
someone's asking, will the Alpha Pass give access to the beta? So there's not much information about that right now. After the Alpha Pass, we kind of there's no official announcements as to what happens. So just stay tuned, keep an eye on the Twitter, and something will be posted about after the Alpha.
How do I get there? Oh, that'll work.
Can I claim an Alpha Pass if I buy one on OpenSea?
Yes.
To, right?
Yeah. So if you buy one on OpenSea, we aren't tracking that. We're just looking at who's won from the giveaways. So if somebody decided to buy an Alpha Pass, they could still potentially win one.
Yeah.
Um, it's a lot. It's a lot to go back and like track through those things because the OpenSea transactions are happening constantly. So it's not really practical to try to eliminate those.
This is a good question. Metator guy says, "What's the criteria used to select the Twitter winners? Speed, reaction, etc." So that is going to be based on a lottery. So anyone that gets selected in there is basically pulled from a pool of everyone that's done the challenge correctly.
Yep. I don't know where Daryl is.
Daryl.
He's not in this car, is he?
If I were Daryl,
He'd be
I would
near a
be-
motorcycle.
yeah, near a motorcycle. I was gonna say, or hunting something. Maybe check near
I can't cross the water.
the river. Okay.
Yeah, it's blocked off. And
I love that. The zombies poking out of the house is so cool looking.
yeah, yeah, it's a good one. What's the difference with the Snoop Dogg Alpha and the regular one? So the first one is a ticket for an exclusive concert event and a party. So you get access to these very exclusive events with Snoop Dogg. The other one is the Snoopverse Pass, which I believe both the original pass and the new one make you eligible for, which is like a bunch of games and stuff. You know, you'll be able to access like the Snoop lands for gameplay. So both passes should grant you access to that. Oh, maybe he's in this house? Nope. Well, there's hands coming up in there.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Oh, I can't get in.
Oh no.
I don't know where Daryl is. I'm loving the look of this though. Like the setup is very pretty.
Maybe
I just
the footsteps are leading you somewhere. I don't know if you follow them already. I just noticed that there's footsteps everywhere.
yeah, they just go into the water and oh,
Okay. Is that Daryl?
Ellen, no.
Okay. I like to
Elven
hear-
Blade Master, stay safe. I've dropped some armor and special weapons around the compound. Oh, I've already found 3 of them.
Nice.
Oh, maybe Daryl. Okay, I was expecting Daryl to be out and about, but maybe they're
Maybe
trying
he's
to talk to these
inside.
people. Maybe you're right. Whoop. Stuck on the grass. So typically I turn off the collision on grass like that just because it makes navigating a lot easier. Oh, well, like you have over here. It just wasn't that way on that side. Who's this guy? Oh,
Oh, Ivarmer says you almost hit it. So I think you were near him just now. It might be along the fence somewhere.
No, there's only those 3 on the fence.
Oh, there are 2 more. Oh, there are 2 more armor pieces to progress. So I think you need to collect 2 more armor pieces, and you can find the next area, I believe, or go into the next area.
Well, there's a gun here.
The second Alpha Pass giveaway has
Oh,
already
here we
happened.
go.
Yes.
Yep, we're just finishing up with one last game, and then we are done for the weekend, and we will be back Monday night Eastern time or early Tuesday morning European time.
I will be streaming after this, go, guys. If you want
Oh
to
yes,
hang out,
stick
we're gonna go to
around.
the hub.
Stick around and raid Touche. Touche is gonna be hopping around, and then I believe after that Andy Ritchie's playing also.
Yeah, I think so. I'll double check with him, but we're gonna be doing some. I'll be doing a giveaway, not for an Alpha Pass. I have a bunk bed NFT that I will be giving away for a
Yes.
kind of race. We're gonna do I Spy in the Alpha Hub. I had a ton of fun with everybody. It's gonna be challenging with 40 people, but I think we got this. So
Yeah, how about you while I'm looking for this last piece, how about you tell people how I Spy works in the hub?
yeah, sure. So kind of we're workshopping this game. It's a process, but basically we're gonna choose an area of the hub. So let's say the Oracle's hub, for example. I will be standing in a location and I will call out items in the Oracle's hub, and you all have to basically race there. The last person to get there is out until we're left with one person, and then that person will win an NFT. So I will probably be maybe having one of you kind of help me make sure that everyone is in the same spot. Maybe the first person out can help me take care of that, and then we will be kind of racing around the hub trying to find different items, maybe racing to specific locations. So if you're familiar with the hub already, you have an advantage.
Very cool. Uh, yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun, and
Oh, it's tons.
you win an NFT at the end. It's always fun when you've got like 40 people in the hub all chasing you to the place,
Yeah.
like running frantically around. The races last night were insane. Just seeing all those
Amazing,
people,
yeah.
and we had over 80 people. I think we maxed out at like 92 or something like that. People in a hub at one time, which is more than double what the server's supposed to allow. But
Awesome.
either our chief technical officer Lucas was there. I don't know if he like unlocked the cap. Oh, there it is. That was very cleverly hidden. Um, so I don't know if he unlocked something for us to allow extra people in, or if it's just that so many people tried joining at the same time that the server just kind of let them all in at once. But it was quite overwhelming to see that many people. I think one of the races we had at least 70 competitors at once in the race, which is just insane. Um,
So iBomber says the next area is just opened now for you.
okay.
So you might be able to open the doors or go across the water.
Let's see if I can cross the water. No, well, I couldn't get in the water before. I don't think I could.
Interesting.
So I
I
would.
didn't think it would be this hard. Sorry.
No, it's
Wait.
it's okay. I didn't. I thought I had to find Daryl first. I didn't realize I had to find the equipment first. So, um, it's probably the maze. I forgot about the
Oh.
maze. Yep, the maze opened up. Ow! Hey, why can't I hit you? There we go.
Oh.
So yeah, I would just make it more clear that you have to find the equipment first. Uh, by like maybe not activating the Daryl quest until after you find the equipment. Um, that would help. I do like how easy it is to see in the maze.
Yeah. Big
Because
fan of that.
I I get a little frustrated when the mazes are a little too claustrophobic. It's not that I'm claustrophobic; it's just I have a hard time navigating in them. Which
I'll
obviously
tell
that's
you
that's
what.
part of the challenge, but
I am slightly claustrophobic, and I do feel that in those tight mazes. It's
oh,
it's really interesting.
and people
So
want
yeah, I
VR.
really do appreciate this. Yeah, right. It's funny. I also have a little bit of vertigo, so when I fly drones, my stomach just drops if I'm looking
Oh
at the
no.
actual drone. But I love doing it. It's like a almost like a free roller coaster.
I do want to get one of those racing drones that has the headsets
Oh,
where you
that's
can
so cool. Yeah.
oop,
Ooh,
did we get a
what's
new
that?
oh it was a very cool item, but it's membrane scissors.
Oh, that's
But it
interesting.
doesn't it's not equipment though. Who's this? Michonne. Thanks for opening it up so I can get out. Stay safe. All right, so we just helped Michonne. So that should mean that we can now go and find either Rick or Daryl.
Yeah, iBomber says Daryl is next and then Rick, I believe. If
Okay.
that's what they meant by that order.
This way. Yeah, that wasn't too hard to get out of. Um, can we get across the water now? Nope. Maybe because we have the cut thing, now we can cut through some brush. Nope.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. The quest waypoints can help with this kind of stuff too. So if you have a you can activate
footsteps.
follow the footsteps.
Yes.
There's other footsteps here.
I think there were some on
Oh
the other
wait,
side. The remember where it said "Do not pass"? Maybe it's over there.
Find here.
Was it? Yeah, I think that way.
No,
Maybe.
still a
I
stop
don't know.
sign.
Totally guessing.
Does the Game Maker only allow for single player games? No, but the Game Maker gallery is only designed for single player games. We have a couple hubs that were posted up specifically because the alpha had been delayed. We wanted to give people a feel for what the hubs could be like. So there are a few social hubs left on the gallery. Gradually, those are all going to move over to actual lands. And the gallery is just for single player. But there are going to be more features coming along. And really, the multiplayer takes a lot of like server resources. So those are reserved for landowners. That's a privilege of owning a land. And one of the main features of owning a land is that you get multiplayer server access.
I think he says that it's near the water, so it's maybe those footsteps you just passed.
Ah, now I can get back here. Rick?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That is
Oh,
very cool.
This is a very nicely. I don't know.
Oh wow, I love this.
This is really well built.
Yeah, I am actually working on a mining game for a YouTube
Hello,
channel
giant
called
spider.
Cerro Gordo, and this looks really cool. Well
Why
done.
can't I hit it? No, it blocked.
This is a really cool spider. I haven't seen this model of spider before. It's like smaller than the other ones.
I parried.
Oh, and it's got 8 legs.
It means it's a total custom asset. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Well, so the spider template on Voxset has been renamed to a spiderling, so it's not a real spider. So it's now the spiderling template because it has 6 legs. And
I think Wayward
Whoa!
made Wayward.
That one
Escapades
moved
made.
really fast.
Whoa! Holy moly!
Okay, it's a
Wayward
little.
Escapades
Good
made
grief, they're
a,
terrifying.
That is scary. Oh my gosh, that's probably the most frightening asset I've seen so far. The way it moves is haunting.
Yeah, it doesn't really run. It's just kind of like its feet just kind of drag and it flies over like magically. Ugh. It's unsettling. Here we go.
So weekends
Where's my grasp?
So on the weekends there's no daily quests, not in the hub. The unlockable areas will come out during the weekdays, but you can still explore the hub and do all that fun stuff in there. Oh,
There's
this is
a door
cool.
in there.
Interesting. Oh god, that thing chasing you.
I didn't even see it till it hit me.
So terrifying. It's like a banshee.